Check 1, 2 hours, because you know, it was middle of the night. We took off really quick. Let's go ahead and do a update, a flight update, very quickly. It doesn't seem like the live flight app is working, so I don't see anybody on the live flight app, but I don't see a single aircraft anywhere, so I don't think it's working. So if you're not able to track me, that is probably why. But let's make sure that you guys can hear me, that the stream is actually working and all that stuff, so we're all good. Welcome Golden Gamer 75, Yassine, Tushar, Pike Gamer, Backtran, Cameron Tosher. Welcome you guys. Thank you for joining me, man. Welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed your movies, your in-flight entertainment. I made sure that we loaded a bunch of Kevin Hart movies because I like Kevin Hart. But let's do an update on the flight. So we took off in U.S. in Boston, Massachusetts. We took off in Boston, Massachusetts around 3 a.m. or actually I think it was around 2 a.m. And so yeah, we flew out via the what was it called? The CELTK for departure out of Boston, and then you know, jumped on our route, and now we are actually less than an hour away now from our destination. We're headed to Portugal. That's Portugal, Lisboa, Lisbon, Lima, Papa, Tango. And yeah, we're getting pretty close. This is my first international flight ever, so my first time ever doing it. Was planning on being about 6 hours. We're at 4, so we're going to be there possibly a little early. Good morning, QP. Local time. Somebody was asking me what time is it where I am. It is actually 7:41 a.m. Our flight time is about 4 hours and 10 minutes, so we're nearing the end of our flight. It's pretty cool, actually. It feels nice to be at the end of a long flight. Let's see, Zulu time right now is 12:41. The local time, my local time is 7:41, and local time where I am is about 11. So I'm not really sure what time locally we're going to be landing in Portugal. But yeah. Skyhawk Pro Flight Gaming, what's up, my friend? Cameron, I think I already said what's up to you. I'm doing good. I feel better. I slept. So I just woke up, but I slept, so I'm good. I know last night I was streaming and I wasn't talking. It's because it was late, and when it's late I can't really talk on streams because everyone in my house is asleep. So it doesn't really make any sense for me to be talking, keeping everybody awake. So man, but look at how beautiful this is. Like, what a sight. How amazing is it to wake up to Infinite Flight Global. If you look out there, look at the moon. You can actually see the moon, and this is cool. Like, you don't see this in a lot of games. Like, they accurately represent how the stars should be aligned, where the moon should be at what moment. So it's pretty cool that the sun is actually up, and yet we can still see the moon also. That's pretty amazing. But yeah, so for you guys who have just joined us and they had not been here when I did the other flight, like I said, we took off out of Boston. We're headed to Lisbon, Portugal, and we're flying a 787-900. Yeah, 787-900. Cruising altitude is 390. Flight level 39,000 feet. We've been cruising at about 8.9, Mach 0.89 for most of the route. I kind of changed it between 8.7 and 8.9 from here and there, but other than that, we've been about Mach 0.89 the whole time. Nav mode is working beautifully. I love it. I'm loving it so much. What's going on, Dope? Welcome, my friend. And yeah, it's been a really good flight. Been pretty relaxing. When I started the flight, I actually left the live stream going, and to be honest, I don't know what happened. I think we lost connection somewhere over the Atlantic Ocean somewhere. So when I woke up, the stream was off and my plane was still flying. I was like, okay, good, we're still getting somewhere. But yeah, so you can't really track me on Live Flight app because I guess we crashed that too. So yeah, nothing's working anymore. Like they weren't expecting us to be this amazing. So, but man, just look at it. Like, I think that these the graphics really shine when you're flying over the water because the lighting is just so well done. But how are you guys doing? I mean, I know that some of you are Android, so you can't fly just yet. But I know some of you have been flying. I've been getting a lot of your screenshots. They look amazing. So, and it's just such a big world, so many places to fly. What's going on, Spectacular Ninja? Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Daniel, honestly, I don't know when to update. I haven't seen any news. Like I said, I just woke up, so I haven't even looked at Twitter, Instagram, anything. Just hopped right back in the cockpit and kept going my flight. So I don't know, honestly. But let's do one thing. Let's find out. I know we have a ways to go, but I just want to, so I can be relaxed, so I can not worry. I want to find out where our top of descent is. I want to find out where we actually need to start descending into Lisbon, Portugal, and I also want to find out where we're landing in Lisbon, Portugal. Right now, it's like the weather is 190 at 9 knots. 150 Victor 240 49s. What does that mean? I'm trying to remember. I think it means 150. Visibility is 150, 240, something like that. Sometimes I forget what some of these things mean. Few at 2,000. Temperature is 23, 17 is dew point. QNH is 1023. So as of right now, the winds are 190, so we'll be landing probably at 21. But I'm gonna wait till we get a little bit closer to confirm that we are landing runway, because winds can change between now and then, so I don't want to get too prepared to land on 21, but I do want to get prepared for descent. Now I do have arrival charts for our approach into Lisbon. Also, guys, if you want to fly this route, I posted this route in the Discord channel, and I also posted this route in the description below. So if you guys want to know what the actual route is and you want to copy and paste that, that is down in the description, and it's also in the Discord channel and under the Infinite Flight channel. What's going on, Gothstar? What's up, man? Welcome back. The Aviator guy. What's up, bro? Yeah, everybody's hyped, man. And as you can see, it's running a lot smoother now. I had no problem getting in last night. I didn't have to try over and over to get in. So the servers are getting better. So Android guys, I mean, I know you're excited. Stay excited, because by the time it gets to you, it's going to be really good. Unless there's a lot more Android users than they thought, and it crashes again. But it should be all good. But everybody thinks Android's going to come out like 1 or 2 days. So originally they said that Android was coming out a couple, 2 to 3 days after iOS did, and iOS came out yesterday. So it's, I just assume it's going to come out in a couple days. But because of a lot of the bugs that they've been finding after this Apple release, they may take a little bit longer. It could be less. You don't know. Just keep your eyes open. Keep watching the forums and stuff, and I'm sure they'll let you know as soon as it releases on Android. This flight, this flight is supposed to be just under 6 hours. I have 8 hours of fuel planned, so just in case it goes long or we get caught up in some bad winds or something or whatever. But I have some extra fuel on board just in case we need it. We don't have any we don't have to jettison any fuel. We don't have to do any fuel dump because we're already past our max landing weight or whatever you call it. So we should be good there. But so far flight time is about 4 hours 17 minutes. We still have 48 hours, not 48 hours. We still have 48 minutes to go. But yeah, we took off in Boston at night. Oh my god, it was so beautiful, guys. Like the night flying is amazing. The way the moon reflects off of your aircraft looks great, and everything looks pretty good. I was actually surprised at how visible everything was at night. I'm glad they did that, because really, I mean, in real life, to be honest, you can't see anything. Like, it's pitch black. I mean, you can't see anything but lights. But I think because they don't have city lights on the ground at night, what they did is they actually lightened up. They lightened up the everything, so that you can kind of see the plane a little bit better, so that you can see the ground a little bit better. So it makes it a little bit more enjoyable rather than just flying in pitch black darkness. Until someday in the future when they finally add ambient light. Spectacular Ninja, I think I might have answered this already, but yeah, this flight's supposed to take about 5 hours and 40 minutes, possibly 6, but it looks like we may finish it in about 5 hours. Where is, oh snap, it's Louis, where is Malaga? Send me the ICA code, I'll look that up. Yeah man, Godstar, check every day, check every day. Oh no, Gabriel said he lost his connection. He was doing a flight from Amsterdam to JFK and lost connection. That really, I've heard a few people have that issue. I'm really hoping and praying that doesn't happen to me. Like I said, it's been a long flight. It's been 4 hours now. I actually went to sleep. We took off the first 30 minutes or 45 minutes, maybe even an hour of the flight. I took off doing a live stream last night out of Boston. And once we got to our cruising altitude and I felt comfortable, I had a couple moderators watching the chat. I left the live stream on, and then I just kind of went to bed, went to sleep, and woke up, and the live stream was off. The plane was still going, so we're gonna. So I decided, hey, why not stream the arrival, the end of the flight too. Okay, it's the bottom of Spain, near Gibraltar. I can say that name. Yeah, man, I do want to say thank you, though, guys. Thank you so much for, I've gotten a lot of new subscribers, so, and I'm sorry that I can't, like, point every single one of you guys out, because, you didn't, like, sometimes the new subscribers will pop up on my screen so that I can show everybody who subscribes. But I wanted to say everybody who's new, and also say everybody who always comes back. First of all, I want to give a shout out to my day ones, the people who were here from when I had, like, no views on my videos, no people watching my live streams. Thank you. Shout out to those people, and then also shout out to those people who are brand new to the stream. Everybody who's in the last few days. Let's see, Tuesday. It came out on Wednesday. So Global released on Wednesday. I had about 160 subscribers on Tuesday, the day before Global came out, and now I'm at, I don't even know. I honestly haven't checked. But somebody told me that I had over 300 subscribers, so you guys have doubled my sub count. So I just want to say you guys are freaking amazing, and I can't wait to do some type of special flight or something. I want to do something to show you guys that I appreciate you. So I'm gonna be trying to find out some creative ways of showing you guys that I appreciate you guys. So thanks for flying with me, man. It's been a lot of fun. I know that since Global just come out, a lot of us are kind of flying alone to places that we just want to go to, but we're going to get back to doing our group flights too, like we usually do. I know, Skyhawk, you never miss a stream, so I really want to appreciate you, man. What's going on, Franco? The walking fruit. Yes, sir, I did fall asleep. And I am still flying, yes. We are 4 hours in. We're actually less than an hour out, so. Fernando Vlogs, the flight is 5 hours 40 minutes, but we should get there in less. So I'm gonna get you guys there a little bit. You know what? I told you guys this too last night. I said the flight's gonna be about 5 hours 40 minutes to 6 hours long, but I think I can get you there faster. And I think we're gonna get there faster. I'm bummed though, because I fell asleep while it was still night, while the stars were out. And I'm bummed that I did not get to see the sunrise because we flew from night to day, and I'm really upset that I didn't get to see that. So I hope that was captured on the stream. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch my stream from last night to see if that's up, because I really want to see that day to night transition, or that night to day transition, to see the sunrise. I've seen the sunset now, but I want to see the sunrise. Rafael Alejandro, yes sir. If you get a 1 month subscription, you get all the planes, you get global, you get all, you get everything. What's going on, Lebrett's Files? It's my co-pilot right there. What is infinite track? You talking about live flight tracker, or is there another tracker? Because live flight tracker doesn't seem to be working for me right now. Dope, you should get, you're supposed to get all the aircraft when you subscribe. As long as you're subscribing to the new one. I don't know, maybe you have to buy the new like Live Pro to get all the planes. I don't know if you like already have a live subscription, if you just like inherit all the planes as soon as the little comes out. I'm not sure if that works like that, but and if you're having issues with that, definitely check the forums. The link is in the description. And no problem, Raphael. I do my best to reply. I apologize sometimes when I don't get the reply. Sometimes I kind of get wrapped up and busy and stuff I'm doing in the stream, so I don't really get to talk to you that much. But I like it when I'm actually able to talk back and forth with you guys. Does this update have save mode? No sir. If you can't do a 6-hour flight, don't start. But I believe if you buy 1 month, if you buy 6 months, if you buy a year, the planes are not free, but they're included in the price, alright? So they're included in the subscription price. So you can have, like, you get everything, basically. It doesn't matter which subscription you buy. They're all basically equal. Only thing different is the length that you keep that subscription. JVN Johnson, I've been flying for 4 hours and 25 minutes. So I've probably actually been in the aircraft for 5 hours, because you have to count loading time. Not loading, but like, you know, boarding time and stuff like that. Christopher, you can't download the update. Maybe you're on Android. If you're on Android, Android does not have an update yet. If you're on iOS, you can get the update as long as I believe you have iOS 10 or above. Let's look at our winds. How's our wind? We still have a tailwind, 24 knots. Earlier we had like a 95 knot tailwind. That was pretty good, but it kind of slowed down. So we're not getting there as fast as we once were. But this is definitely better than if when we had the. This is way better than if we had a headwind. It would take us twice as long, possibly. Now this winds aloft is something that I really never studied, like in the past, because I've never really done it like international flights or really long flights where it really mattered. So, I've been looking into some more stuff about winds aloft to find out, you know, when I'm planning flights, to make sure I have enough fuel. Because remember, if you're flying into a headwind for like 8 hours, and your flight plan was supposed to be, well, no, if you're flying into a headwind, your flight plan was supposed to be like 6 hours. It might take you 8 to 9 because of the winds and how much it slows you down. Alright, so we are getting pretty close to, well, I wouldn't say close, but we're about 30 minutes away from land. So I do want to go ahead and check when we need to descend. So I'm gonna take a look at the charts, and we're arrival. We're using the BUSEN 7A arrival, which is gonna bring us in at BUSEN, BUSEN. I'm not sure what altitude it would be. I'm trying to find out what altitude it would be at. We get there, which is actually on our flight plan. So if you go out here, look at our flight plan. This is BUSEN. This is part of our arrival, so we probably should go ahead and start descending now. At BUSEN, we want to be. These international charts sometimes a little bit harder for me to understand. I think we need to be at 3,000. Yeah, wow, that's pretty low. The chart's pretty simple, but alright, so looks like we need to either go to runway 3 or runway 35, and that's what this arrival calls for. But I'm not sure what the winds are there now. We may have to change it. Yeah, so right now that's calling for us to go to 335. But if we want to land at runway 21, we actually need to go a different way. So I think we're going to attempt to land at 31. Or 21, I'm sorry. So we're going to take the Especial, I don't know how to say these words, man. Especial arrival, which is ESPICHEL 7B, which I think we could probably connect to that at somewhere above. So there's an MTL. We'll go. Yeah, we'll connect at MTL. Where's MTL? Let's see if we can find that waypoint. No, it's probably up here. Nope, that's not it. It's gonna be to the north of the airport somewhere. So many waypoints. Okay then. I want to search it, but I'm scared it's going to delete my flight plan. So we know this one ain't it. This is not the waypoint we're looking for. It's gonna be up to the north somewhere. I just having trouble finding it. Might be over here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try to search it. Let's see. Let's hope that it doesn't delete my flight plan. So I'm gonna search the waypoint I'm looking for. Should be VOR. Mike Tango Lima. Yeah, let's see if we can find that. Is it Montalvo? No, it's Monte Real. You guys see that? I don't see that. It might not be in here. I'm scared to click on some of these because I don't know where it's going to take me. It's not Montelena. It might be Monte. I wish it would show me the frequency that it is, because the frequency of the VOR is actually, wait, what? 336? Maybe we should just go to Fatima, which is 113.5. Let's see if we can find Fatima. It'd be cool if you could search it by the frequency of the VOR. That would be amazing. I don't see that one either. It's actually FTM is the name of the vehicle. Oh, sorry. FTM. There it is. Right there. Alright, so we want that one. I'm going to add that to the flight plan. Wow, that's way up there. That's like the complete opposite way where we were going. But again, the original flight plan we had planned out was to land at the south side of the airport at runway 30. Is that 303? That's what the flight plan that I copied was. But now knowing what the wind situation is, now we need to change. Yeah, sorry guys, I wasn't looking at the chat. I was reading some charts. and I can't dump fuel. I don't have enough to dump. So sorry about that, Raphael. I do want to dump fuel though. I haven't done it yet. It sounds like fun. Next time I fly, I'll put like way more than way more than enough fuel so that we can do a dump. So I can show you guys a dump. Walking through. Where do I get my charts from? Google. Best thing to do is type in your ICAO code of the airport you're flying to, and then type charts behind it on Google, and usually it comes up pretty easily. So right now I searched Lima Papa Tango LPPT charts, and I am using basically the first link I found on there, looking for my arrivals and stuff like that. That's how I got my flight plan originally, but now we just have to make some amendments to the flight plan because of that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to delete BUSEN, actually, even though that's our next waypoint, and we're going to go directly to Fatima instead, and then we'll draw a flight plan off there. We have enough fuel to do that. We have 2 hours, just a little bit less than 3 hours of fuel. We're 50% of fuel. Our ETE right now is 39 minutes, so we're pretty good on fuel. And oh yeah, let's go ahead and change that. So I go to our flight plan. I'm just going to delete these points right here. Actually, we're gonna activate the FTM leg. No, I just delete this one. Delete this one. Will it let me delete it? Yeah. Okay, cool. So delete that one, and then after that, we need to fly to. Okay, as you can see in the background, the aircraft is redirecting to the new heading, which is pretty amazing. I also need to find out what altitude we need to be at when we get there. It looks like we need to be at max of flight level 140 at Fatima. And then we have 15 miles to Aries, and then 33 miles until we get to Aruda, where we need to be at 4,000 feet. Okay, so we'll go down to 10,000. It says max 140, but it says 6,000 on the next waypoint. So we'll go ahead and start descending. Not sure how long it's going to take. We'll be seeing land pretty soon here. Pretty excited about seeing land again. I only got to see like land for like a little bit when we first took off. We'll descend at about 1,000 feet per minute. I don't really know how much we need to go. So we have 29 minutes to our next waypoint. So that means if we go 1,000 feet per minute, we have 29 minutes. We should get there in about. We should get down to. We should get pretty darn low, actually. We're at 390. We'll go down 10,000 feet. So we need to get down, what, 2,000? 20,000 feet? Yeah, we have plenty, yeah. I think 1,000 would be good, something like that. I'm not great with math, but that sounds good. Thank you, Louis. Yes, sir, I have to descend. Bill Gates is in the building. Yes, we are quite close to Spain. Bill Gates, yes, if you buy 1 month subscription. If you buy any subscription, you get all the aircraft. And it's not free. You have to buy the subscription, so technically it's not free. I think I've already told you where I get my charge from. Ryan738, what's going on, man? But yeah, sorry guys, I can't dump fuel. I don't have enough. Gabriel, I personally flew into SBRJ, which is what's that, Rio? I think it's Rio. But yeah, I'm not flying right now. Right now we're flying to Lisbon. There is no dump fuel animation, guys, just so you know. Start landing at least 7,000 feet. E-train. Alright, bro. Shout out to Alfie Warwick. Raphael, man. You're doing good, bro. Thank you for, I mean, I don't think you're good. You're good. Just be careful. You're good. I'm actually not going to turn the fasten seatbelt signs on until we get to probably right above 10,000, unless we get some bumpy winds. A lot of times, if you notice, before they tell you to put the seatbelt signs on, they actually do descend a little bit earlier than they tell you that. The seatbelt sign has to be on for sure at about 10,000 feet. But I think it's up to the captain. So leave the seatbelt signs off for now. As we're descending, not too fast. Is approach mode on? Yeah, it's on. What was I gonna do? Look at that, guys. Took off from Milan, randomly flew by Misha on his way to Sao Paulo, Brazil. Alright, let's finish our flight plan. Alright, so we're flying to Fatima VOR out here with FTM. And what did I say I was going to next? I forgot. After that, we have to turn right. And I know I'm sorry you guys can't see the charts on the screen. I mean, I probably could pull them up. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it real quick. Hopefully, it doesn't bother the stream. So I want to show you guys how I get it. So right now, all I'm gonna do is Google LPPT charts. Nemas, what's up, bro? Oh no, awesome gamer missed school because he woke up late. Alright, so basically the first thing that comes up is a PDF. Go ahead and click on that, Lisbon. And these are the charts for Lisbon. And the one that I'm currently looking at is this one right here. So like I said, if you look on the right side of the chart right here, it says Fatima 113.53 FTM. That's where we're flying directly to right now. So right now it says a max altitude of flight level 140. We're going to go down to 10,000. And after that, we're going to descend to 6,000 as we get to Aries. So we got to find Aries. And then we got to descend to 4,000. And from there, we're going to go to Aruda, VOR. And then from there, we'll be heading to our airport down here in a big gray circle. So that's the flight plan that I'm about to plot on Infinite Flight. Just so I can go ahead and show you guys that. Alright, so we're back in here. Now we gotta find his other Now we gotta find his other freaking waypoints. What is this? There it is, Aries. That was easy to find. Aries, and then what did I say next? With to fly solo, you do need internet connection. Qantas pilot says he's 53. I believe you. You might be 53. Or not, I don't know. Your Gamer 12, what's up, bro? Welcome aboard, man. Good morning. I think, I don't even know exactly where you're located. Good morning. Okay, so. Hello. Let's see. Aries, after Aries, we need to go to Aruda. Let's see how hard it is to find Aruda. That's going to be about 33 miles south of Aries. That's not it. I'm not going to search it. It may be either Aruda or LAR. Okay, I don't know if we're going to find that one. I might skip that. Actually, that's a very important one on the chart. So I do need to find that one. I think I'm gonna just use this waypoint as our reference points. I can't find the other one, and I think that's probably close enough. It must be. I think that's a DME. Am I hiding anything? Let's make sure I'm not hiding anything. Hide fixes, hide nav. Okay, we're not hiding anything. So this is supposed to be everything. Like I said, it's only supposed to be 33 miles south of it. So we're going to use this one because I can't find any other waypoint. Alright, and then after that, and I might actually come in sooner because I don't want to extend the flight for too long. Alright, so after Aruda, we need to head to the Lisbon VOR or DME, which is going to be directly in front of the glide slope of the runway, possibly. Speaking of glide slopes, let's go ahead and look at our arrival charts too. I'm going to look at the charts for runway 21. I'm going to scroll all the way down. I'll show you guys this on the screen so when I find it. Better have up there. See, runway 3, okay, runway 21, ILS. Wow, this chart is all kind of confusing. There's all these markings on here. It's like somebody couldn't make up their mind. LARNDB. Yeah, so I'm just gonna draw this out because it's all kind of craziness, and I don't see any of these waypoints on the map anyways. So it looks like they don't even have the waypoints that are on the chart. So there's no point of me doing that. But so that we can get ourselves close, we're gonna go ahead and just add a few points that are in the area of it. And yeah, there's no waypoints. So just like that, that'll be our arrival into Lisbon this morning. I don't know what the local time is. I think it's about to be noon over there in Lisbon. And I'm actually going to skip this waypoint right here, the arena. We don't really need it. So I'm going to delete it. And then that'll be our arrival. So we could technically turn in earlier. Like I said, we want to be around 10,000 there, and then we'll start descending. So we'll get a nice little view of Portugal as we fly in. Now we actually can see a few more aircraft now we've gotten closer to land. We see some aircraft at Lisbon. It's like a Dash 8 down there. I see somebody leaving KLM 131. And for you guys, a lot of you guys said that you can't see aircraft around you. Now you can only see aircraft like around like your vicinity. So when you're really far out, you're not going to be able to see any aircraft. So now that we're closer to land, we're going to see more aircraft. And the closer we get, the more aircraft we're going to see. But we're almost there, guys. This is going to be a milestone for me. Like I said, this is the first international flight I've ever done. Alright, I'm back on the chat now. For a second, I wasn't looking at the chat. I was looking at charts. So now that I'm back on the chat, I can read what you guys are saying. Where did I leave off? Raphael, I'm using a iPhone 7 Plus. It's Louis. I'm not a pro. I'm definitely not a pro. Anthony Vo, what's up, bro? Nemus, what's going on? Jonas 911. Yeah, that's my dad. That should be a pretty good flight, you're a gamer. Paris to London. Right, I know my dad always texts me, how are you? It's because I don't live with him anymore, so he always texts me. Hello, Kid Salt. The Brett's Files, welcome back. I'm excited about seeing land again, guys. Land should be here in, it's still about 24 minutes. We still have so much time. Danish Gamer, what's up, bro? I love that name, though, the Walking Fruit. I don't know, there's something about that name I really like. Ante, right now we're flying to Lisbon, so I can't really fly anywhere else at the moment. Okay, so let's plan in case things go wrong, which they probably shouldn't. What is that? Oh, something on my screen. What is that on my screen? Sorry. If things go wrong, our backup airport is gonna be our backup airport's gonna be whatever this is. Beja. It seems a little far though. Our alternate airport, I should say. Or we could land basically any of these 4 airports around Lisbon too. So thankfully there's a lot of airports. Last night, okay, funny story. I did a flight from my home airport last night. Before this one, it was a flight I did before this one. I did a flight from my home airport of KIAH, Houston, to Boston, which is actually where we took off from for this flight. And so basically, this is the true story right here. So I turned on the flight and I was like, okay, cool, I got nav mode up. I set up the flight. I had all the waypoints in there, like every single waypoint, even the arrivals. And then what I did was I actually started playing a different game. I like racing, like I really love racing. And so I started doing a race in iRacing. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of it, but it's like another game. It's like a racing simulator. And so I was racing in iRacing, but the race was like an extremely long race. It was like a special race. It was like 3 hours long. Like it was a full-length race. And so the race was going to take 3 hours. The flight was only supposed to take 2 hours. So when I finished the race, my plane had still flown an extra hour and a half past our destination airport. And so we were like halfway into the Atlantic Ocean, way past Boston. And I was low on fuel because I didn't plan to go any farther than where I was going. And so I had to I ended up having to land in Halifax, Canada. And I barely made it. I landed with 1% fuel, which meant I had like 5 minutes or less of fuel in the tanks. So it was crazy. Ben Roberts, we're off to Lisbon. Alright, hold on, Danish. I'm gonna get on Discord in a second. Indonesia sounds like fun. I have to do that someday. Ooh, Philippines also sounds like a good idea. Hey guys, send these suggestions to the Discord channel, because whenever I do flights, I go back to Discord channel and I look at all the different suggestions that I have, and that's where I take my flight ideas from outside of my own. That's where I get my ideas from. We have a channel just for global flight plans, so if you guys could post them there, that would be great, so we can keep them organized and stuff. It's Louis. Yeah, I swiped up because I was trying to get something off my screen. Nemus, hello. Anthony Vo, yes, it's true. Uh-oh. Flight time, we're almost 5 hours now. We still have about 20 minutes, it says. We may actually be right on time. The flight plan called for 5 hours 40 minutes, so we might actually get there right around that time, because we have to slow down, you know, when we get down here. Why do you hate Skyhawk Heavy? He's just one of those people, you know, like he has a strong personality. I don't think that he's a bad person. I mean, I've never met him, but so I can't really say whether I like him or not. London to LAX, that's a really long flight. How long is that flight? Planes and Trains channel. Austria, man, all these great places to fly to. Shouldn't my flight time be longer? Why is that? Why do you think my flight time should be longer? I'm also excited to kind of see some other aircraft because I haven't seen any aircraft for like 5 hours. So I have not seen a single person for 5 hours since I took off in Boston. I haven't seen a single aircraft, so it'd be nice to see some life in the skies. Wow, Rain says you're flying to Tokyo. You have another 9 hours until you land. I'm not ready for a flight that long yet. Does anybody want to be Lisbon Tower for me? We could use some ATC on the way in. The Discord link is in the description of this video. It is really cool. This is the first time I've ever traveled over the ocean in a game. Now I've traveled in real life many times from Newark, New Jersey, and even Boston over this exact same route. Oh, look at that, guys! Look at that. We can actually start seeing a little bit of land right off of the horizon. That is so cool. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just a little bit of land out there. The land ho. My recording specs and my all that stuff is in the description too, so there's a link and all that stuff down there if you want to know how I record. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a second flight today. I'm not sure where we're gonna fly to. I had a plan to fly somewhere specific. I still want to take us to the mystery airport, but I want to make sure that the scenery is looking good enough, because I don't want to fly there and it looks like crap. I'm going to be disappointed. So I want to hold off that flight until the scenery looks really good. This is my first flight from US to the to the Europe area, Spain area, or anything. Yeah, Geo. A lot of sub. That would be nice. I mean, yeah, because right now, just think about it. The people who broke the servers was just iPhone, and there's so many more people who are on Android also. So that's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be a lot of aircraft in the air, guys. A lot of aircraft. But I'm really excited because we see Portugal right off of the horizon right now, and it looks so good. We're at 20,000 feet, still descending. We can probably speed up because now that we're lower, we can go a little faster. ATC is not automatic. You have to have a real person at the airport to be ATC. Do I think this is worth $10? Heck yeah. Like, completely worth it. I'm on the expert server. Oh wait, I'm on the expert server. A lot of you probably can't be ATC. I think I'm on expert server. How do I find out? Yep, I'm on expert server. Yeah, I'm pretty close to getting to grade 4. These long flights are not helping me get to grade 4 because there's a lot less landings, but you said how come my flight time is 5 hours? Because I flew out of Boston. How much fuel is it safe to land with? You can see that on the weight and balance, the weight and balance screen. It shows you in colors. Raphael, cool. I heard the Philippines are beautiful. Man, I'm just tripping like right now. Look at this, guy. Look at the off the horizon. You can kind of see some mountains out there. Like you can really see really far. It's amazing. Yeah, only the large aircraft have fuel dump, the heavies. Alright, E-Train. Have a good flight, my friend. Hope you get a tailwind. Alright, I need to catch up. I'm like way behind on the chat right now. Yo. Yeah, I leave my phone plugged in now because it would die otherwise. Puerto Rico. My wife is from Puerto Rico. When do you do approach? Do you mean when do you descend for your approach? Is that what you're asking? It depends on how high you are. You need to search descent calculator. That'll help you find out when you need to land, when you need to start descending. What's going on, Danish? Can you hear me? Oh, Madrid to Tokyo. Heck no. That's way too long, Nicole. Not today. That's a good idea, though. What's up, man? I can hear you. Alright, cool. Where are you flying? Copenhagen to London. Sounds good. Like a good flight. How long is it? Not bad. Oi, Gabriel. Okay, cool. You're in school? Shuttle runs could be interesting. I mean, it's up to you. You know? I'm not a big A380 fan. That's not my favorite aircraft to fly. Pilot Beko, yes, I am lucky. Yeah, the orange Pride plane is beautiful. Tushar in Texas right now, it's 8:32 a.m. Did you just take off in Copenhagen? I think we'll have no problem landing today as long as the scenery doesn't give us any issues like it did last night in Reno. We should have no issues. Lisbon to Geneva. I'm already flying. What do you say? It depends where I fly to. I don't want to fly from Copenhagen. Alright, I don't know, I have to figure out where we're gonna fly to. Look at this though, oh my gosh. That looks so good. Greenland, you're saying? Sure, let me land and I'll figure out where we can fly. I'll probably continue from wherever I landed at. Technically, I just flew international flights, so I'm not really supposed to turn around for like another 8 hours. But we're gonna do it anyways. Cause I've already got my nap in, I already got my sleep. I did read messages from like 10 minutes ago, because I wasn't looking at the chat for a while. I was looking at charts and stuff, and so I missed a lot of you guys' messages. So I'm like reading old messages, trying to answer some of you guys' questions. Rain, I'm landing on runway 21, runway 21 at Lisbon. Speaking of that, let me show you guys the chart that we're looking at. Way down at the bottom, runway 21 right here on the right side. Actually, that's not it. That's the wrong one. Where is it? It's the ILS version. There it is. So look how confusing this thing looks. But basically, we need to be at 4,000 at a beam LR NDB, which we couldn't find. And then we need to be, what's that, 1,660. So basically, when we get to the glide slope, we need to be at 4,000. Yeah, 4,000. Heading 207. That's going to be our final approach heading. I'll keep that in mind when we get there. We're doing pretty good on time now. We're almost down to 10,000 feet. And then when we get to our next waypoint, we'll descend down to 6,000 and then 4,000. We should be good. But look at this, man. We're finally over land. I'm excited. It's been 5 hours. Wow. It looks good too. Like the scenery looks better than it did yesterday. Yesterday it was all like ugly and like, I mean, the resolution was horrible, but now it looks a lot better. And we're only at about 10,000 feet, so yeah, it looks like there's an airport supposed to be right there. It didn't load in. But yeah, it looks a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday it was like blurry because the servers were overloaded, but today it seems to be doing better. So Android's looking better for you guys. The better it looks for us, the sooner you're gonna get it. Geo Aviation says, how do you calculate fuel? Basically, it tells you how many hours you have. So you need to base it on the hours of your planned flight route. So whenever you're doing your weight and fuel, if you need to know how long your flight's gonna be too. That's why it's good to take real life flight charts, not charts, but flight routes, so that you actually know. What did you say? What about Boston and Lisbon? I've flown in real life from Newark to Lisbon. Or was it Newark? Yeah, Newark, which is KEWR. But I don't think I flew from Boston to Lisbon. So the Newark to Lisbon is just a little bit farther. Ooh, look at that haze happening out there. Yeah, a lot of these flights that I've been doing to start out with are flights that I've actually been on in real life. Oh my god, we just got a freaking speed violation. Whoa, 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 chill out. What are you talking about? I should have slowed down anyways a lot earlier. Alright, we're gonna slow down to 230. Yeah, now the stream is getting a little bit glitchy now that we're over land and there's something to load. And we put the spoilers out so we get it slowed down enough. We're only a minute away from this waypoint where we need to start descending down to 6,000 feet. I think I got a speed warning. I don't think I got a violation. I'm not sure. I think I got a warning. I hope I got a warning. Yeah, spawn at LPPT if you like. Sorry, Pilot Bitcoin. To get IFR charts, you just need to Google it. Google your airport. Nice. What'd you say? Yeah, infinite passenger still works. I did a flight yesterday with it. I got a ton of money. I got like 16 million. I don't remember how much I got. It was a ton. It was a lot. I want to fly from Pop's house to my granny's house, he says. Alright, we're under as far as our speed. We can go ahead and go down to 6,000. We can do it pretty quickly. We are 10 minutes out from the airport now. I actually had infinite passenger loaded up on this flight, but sometime, like I said, last night when I lost connection to the stream, I also lost connection to infinite passenger, which sucks because I would have got so much money for this flight. Maybe, I don't even know. I don't know what, like, if it has a max, because technically you shouldn't make too much money. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, we're at what, 9,000 now, passing 9,000 feet, and textures are not looking like amazing, like high res, but they look better than they did yesterday. So I'm pretty cool with this. Like, this looks a lot better than what it used to look like, and we couldn't even fly here anyways. All right, now that we're on our approach, going to go ahead and turn our seatbelt signs on. If everybody could sit back down. I hope you've had your pee. We're almost there. Let's see, our local time is about 2:41. Thank you for that sub, Ahmed Firaz Asfar. Thank you for that subscription, man. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Blu Arrow Global family. Sim Blaster, yes, Global is released. I don't know where you've been the last 24 hours, but yes, Global is released on iOS. Our E-Train's on the way to Hawaii. Oh, walking through. I didn't know you lived in Portugal. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're landing in Portugal. Bro, the reason I'm flying here is because it is freaking beautiful. I kind of wish we were landing from the other side so you guys could see this coast area over here by LPCS. Like when we flew there, oh my gosh! Like, I still have photos on my phone from real life photos that I took of our departure and our arrival into and out of Lisbon, Portugal. So I can't wait to go there again. But yeah, local time is 2:43, so we're expected to get there right around 3 o'clock. What'd you say? Felipe, that's a cuss word. Don't say region again. There's no more regions, baby. We're done with regions. We're out of the region. Yesterday we left the region. We left San Diego, headed to San Francisco. So we're done with regions. Hey, look at that off to the right. So actually we see a sign of life. This is the first aircraft we've seen in about 5 hours. United 1315, Boeing 777-300. Let's see where he is. He might be on the ground. Oh, that's you. You're on the ground. Nice. Alright, so we're getting pretty close. Pretty darn close. We're at 4,000, 6,000 feet. We are, we're landing on runway, not 12, we're not running on 12. I'm not sure how far out we are. Let's see. Distance to destination. We're 41 miles. Yeah, 40 miles out. Yeah, you're right, 40 miles out. Extremical Gamer. Looks like we have, oh, we need to look at the weather. That's what we need to do. I'll go down to 4,000 feet now. 4,000 is where we will meet our glide slope and localizer. Go down to 225 knots now. Alright, let's take a look at the weather in Lisbon, Portugal. Yeah. Elevation is 374 feet in Lisboa. 200 winds are at winds are 200 at 9. 150. It's basically the same as what we saw about an hour ago. So nothing has changed at Lisbon. So everything should go as planned. I want to be at 4,000 when we get to this next waypoint. So we don't need to descend all that fast. We can descend a bit slower. We're still we're still 5 minutes out from there. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up to about 245 to get us there a little quicker. We're still good on fuel. We have an hour and 30 minutes left of fuel of reserve. In case for whatever reason we can't land. Okay, cool. Don't need to put any spoilers out. No gear, nothing. We're good. Welcome, enjoy the view of Portugal. Portugal is a very beautiful country. The mountains, I love all the different colors. It would probably look better if we were higher up, but it's all good. Like I said, I flew here, was it this year or last year? I think early this year, like early this year. Jacob Charvat, thank you for that subscription, man. Appreciate that. Hopefully that subscription is good luck and we make it safely to Lisbon International. Yes, GI Aviation is Lisbon, and I know that was an old comment. To dump fuel, you just press dump fuel. We just don't have enough fuel to dump. It won't allow you to dump fuel once you get to a certain weight because they don't want people to abuse the system and dump fuel and then they can't have enough gas to get there. So like right now, I clicked fuel dump. At the top you see cannot start fuel dump aircraft with below maximum landing weight. So I can't fuel dump, guys. Like I said earlier. I think you also have to be above a certain altitude to dump fuel too. Okay, 7,000. So we're above 7. Well, no, we're low. We're lower than that. We're 4,000. What do you mean? To where? Which one? This one right here? This flight was only 5 hours, and it's going to be about 5.5 hours when we get there, it looks like. Alright, let's go ahead and set up our localizer to ILS 21 Lima Papa Papa T Tango. What is that? This is what I did. So last night we took off in Boston for you guys who just joined us. Last night I took off in Boston. It was about 3 a.m. local time in Boston when I took off, so it was a beautiful night flight. And we got about around this area over here, right south of CYQI. Actually, it was a little bit shorter than that. It was probably down here by CYQI. I set it in cruise, nav mode, and then I went to sleep. And then I woke up when we got probably like 100 miles from DETOX. So, and now it's morning where I am, but the local time in Lisbon is about to be 3 o'clock in a few minutes. Only thing that I wish that I would have been able to see the night to day transition when the sun rose. Other than that, it's been a great flight. It's been very smooth. I had a tailwind the whole way. So if any of you guys are flying from Europe to the United States, you're gonna have a headwind. So be prepared for that. Add a little extra more fuel. Alright, oh snap, I'll see you in Lisbon. Dope. Danish is also in Lisbon right now. It does. The graphics on the plane does look amazing. Alright, 3 minutes out from our next waypoint. We got a good amount of time, but make sure you guys stay seated in your seats. Yeah, the glide slope is almost there. Just under the glide slope. I can't see. Okay, actually, I can see the airport. I have visual of the field now. Alright, so I'm going to get ready to go into approach mode. Matter of fact, I'm going to slow down to 180 knots. Oh, too slow, too slow. And I'm going to hit approach. Ah, I keep hitting the wrong button. And it will land itself. Yes, sir. Alright, we're going to arm the spoilers. We're 10 miles out now. I'm going to add some flaps in. Because it's a long flight and I want to land. I don't have anything to prove to anybody. Alright, let's go ahead and let the gear down also. We're a little bit off to the right, left of the runway right now. Yes, so I can guarantee a safe landing. That's why we're using approach mode today. Yes, sir. What's up? Find Your Passion. Welcome back. Good morning.
2500.
You have no idea, bro. We took off out of Lisbon at 3 a.m. Eastern time last night, and now it is about to be 3 p.m.
2500.
Local time in Lisbon, I think. Let's see. Yep, it's probably 3. No, actually not 3 p.m. Yeah, 3. I probably will be playing. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming this weekend, but I'll be flying for sure. I'll put some more flaps in. We'll go to 15. Nice. If you can get a screenshot of me, that'd be dope. We're a little bit off to the left. I'm going to turn so I get this thing to intercept the glide slope earlier, because I don't want to be turning right when we get to the runway. That's not what you want. So if you just turn your heading just to kind of intercept the localizer, you see the localizer now moving to the center of the radar and the center of the screen. Now the approach mode will take over once we get there. So see now the approach mode is changing our heading to match the runway heading. And we're gonna try to land this baby we're at 12%.
1000.
Do I still have nav mode on? Okay, no, I'm on approach.
1000.
We'll try to land at 165. 165 knots. We have a 10 knot wind headwind, so and it's not really crossed too bad. On the ground it's 80. That's not right.
1,000.
Flap to 20. See a couple aircraft on the ground. I see Danish and I see overcooked eggs.
500.
Oh wow, that's messed up. Sometimes when the view's really far away, it like kind of like messes up the graphics.
300.
All right, here we go.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20.
Autopilot disengaged. Brakes off, don't need the brakes. And I'm basically just gonna let it roll until we get to this next taxiway. We'll park and then I'll decide where we're gonna head to next. We need to park. We need to get some more fuel on this thing and then head to the next spot. I'm not gonna do it as long of a flight. I'm not gonna do another 5-hour flight right now. I'll do something shorter, maybe an hour or two, maybe less, maybe an hour. I'm not sure. All right, spoilers up. Landing lights off, strip lights off, and we are clear of all runways. I didn't even like announce anything.
Lisboa Unicum, Blue 116 is clear of all runways.
Alright, flaps up. Sydney to Hawaii. How long is that flight? Elias Aviation, thank you for that subscription, my friend. Welcome aboard. Blu Arrow Global, thank you, man. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank y'all for flying with me. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the same plane for this flight. Alright, where the heck am I going? Let's park somewhere already. I'm like taxiing like I know exactly where I'm going, but I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just following the line and it took me back to the runway. Alright, we're gonna park here. Whew, we made it, guys. We made it. We made it. Now, engine's off. This is my favorite part right here. I'm in a 7879. Bohemian KJ subscribe. Thank you for that sub, bro. We made it safely to Lisbon. 5 hours. Let's see what our official flight time was. 5 hours, 21 minutes. I got you guys here 20 minutes early. So I think I deserve some hand claps for getting out here early. You can go ahead and call your Ubers. Go ahead and call your Ubers. And engines are off. Seatbelt signs are now being turned off. Be patient as you get off the plane. I know you want to stretch your legs and all that good stuff. Let's see where we want to go next. Let me find out where we're going to go next. I know I've got a lot of suggestions in the chat. A lot. I'm going to take a really quick screenshot of this one more time because we actually completed it. Like so. Alright, so where I fly now depends on how long it takes to get there. Extermical Gamer, thanks for subscribing to the channel, my friend. Thank you for that. Welcome to Blu Arrow Global. Hopefully you'll be on the next flight with us. What'd you say, Danish? Oh, he's inside of me. Oh, please go to the next spot next to me. There's no reason for us to do this anymore, guys. Like, now we have an easier way of picking gates. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Alright, so we're in Lisbon, and we're going to fly from Lisbon. That's one thing that's for sure. We're flying from where we are right now. And Like, I feel like this is gonna be the start of like a tour of this side of the earth. What's the ICA code that you just told me? Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna switch to training server because I forgot a lot of you guys can't fly on expert server, and also when I fly training server, I can get some of you guys to be ATC if you can't fly. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna switch to training server. Let's see how much XP we got for that flight. 3,000 actually. Oh no, wait. Yeah, I got 3,310 XP. Nice. I was kind of expecting to get a little more, but hey, whatever. I never cared about XP anyways. Why should I start caring now? Alright, switching to training server. Hopefully, hey guys, if this loads forever, I blame you. Because I was in. I was in. Alright, so I guess I'm going to be loading up at the same gate I was sitting at, which is Terminal 2, Gate 412. There it is. I think it's this one right here. So Terminal 1, Gate 142 is where we're going to be at. We hit OK. I'm gonna load. Hopefully we load back in with no problem. It's Terminal 2. Where's Terminal 2? Oh, Terminal 2 is on this side. What's the gate number? 416. There it is. It doesn't actually show me the rest of you guys. Oh, because I'm in training server now. I forgot we changed. All right. I don't know. It depends where we fly. So let's take a look. Where is that? I never even heard of that place. What's the ICAA code? No, or Italy? Yeah, walking fruit. I got bills. Bahamian KJ, the Bahamas are basically what they always been, bro. I mean, it's right there. How far is it? How long does it take to get there? I'm getting so many suggestions in the chat. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me look at my real life map. This was makes it easier for me to decide where I fly, because I can actually see a map of where everything is. Is that like a little island or something? What is that? It is? Hold on. LEPA Palma. I don't mind flying to an island. That sounds kind of cool. Let's see what the airport looks like. It has 2 runways parallel. Is this a military base? What is this? In real life, you flew there. And how's it look? How's the scenery look there? All right. Well, I am going. Sure. Okay. Let's see how far this flight is. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna take the suggestion from the Discord channel to fly to Lima Echo Papa Alpha Palma de Mallorca. Is that still part of Spain, or what country is that? It's still Spain. Okay. Well, it's somewhere that I've never heard of, and I'm down for adventures. So. So I think let's fly A320 or something like that. I'll do A321 because that's the one that I usually fly. Thomas Cook. Okay, cool. From where though? All right, guys. This is what we're gonna do. It's been decided. I use Infinite Passenger 2 for this flight. Go to airline mode. Alright, that's cool. I'll select the A321 for our flight. We'll be able to board. How long is this flight? I need a flight plan. Hold on, I need to make a flight plan. But I need like a legit flight plan, like a real one. Yeah. I need a real life flight plan for this route. I want to put how long it's going to take, but I don't know how long it's going to take yet. Until I get a flight plan. The thing for me, it's tough for me to find flight plans like this. Uh-oh, stream is locking up. It's tough for me to find flight plans for international flights. Like for me, like when I find, like for me to find the one to Portugal was like mad easy because the US has like an actual website to help you find stuff like that. But I don't know the websites to find flight plans like this outside of the States. I could use. I'm probably gonna try and use a SimBrief and see what that gives me. If it gives me anything good enough, I'll try to using that. Where is it at? How old is it though? Because it might be outdated. So how old is the flight plan? It might be outdated. 8 months. Yeah, that's probably outdated. Right, I'm gonna use SimBrief real quick. It's real quick. All right, so we're flying from. I'm doing this on my computer too, guys. So sorry that you can't see it. I'm gonna have to send it to myself so that I can copy it. New flight, Blu Arrow, departing from Lisbon, Lisboa, Lima Papa T, Tango. I keep saying T. And then arriving in where do we say? El Amadimiloca, LEPA, Lima Echo Papa Alpha. And we're departing at 14. I don't know. Let's see. Airframe, Airbus A321. Yeah. Oh, I'm not in it yet. I need to go ahead and load in. I'm going to go ahead and load in now. Nice. See how fast that was, guys? That was extremely fast. I want to compare your flight plans to whatever I get to see what the differences are. Oh, it's a little bit too close for holding wings. Let's see. So it says it's going to be about a 2-hour flight, time and route, hour 55 minutes.
Crossing runway 21.
Analyze the routes. Yeah, so we take off out of Portugal, fly over Spain, right over Madrid, so we'll get to see Madrid from the sky. And we'll head over to Palma de Mallorca. And we're actually our alternate airport is going to be Barcelona. Actually, no, it's not. It's right south of Barcelona. It's Lima Echo Bravo Lima. So I'm going to give this flight plan a try. I'm going to text it to myself so I can copy it. You can't see me? I see you. You're right there. Man, I should have flew Frontier. That Frontier livery is so nice. I love that Frontier livery. Alright, let's get this flight plan sent and all that good stuff so we can start. Alright, that should be popping up my messages any second now. Yeah, it's about 2 hours. It says it's supposed to be about 2 hour flight. About 2 hours. We may get there earlier. I don't know. Sometimes it seems like I usually get there sooner. We'll be cruising at what, 450 ground speed. Altitude will go up to about we're going east, so it needs to be odd. We'll go up to about 330. Matter of fact, we'll go to 330. Yeah, so it'll be about either from an hour and a half to 2 hour flight. So if it goes long, it'll be 2 hours. Copy. Copy. Come on, copy. Copy. Thank you. Now you guys have to look at my text messages, but that's okay. Yes, suggestions for flights are closed. We have decided we're flying to, I keep forgetting how to say it, Palma de Mallorca. Gonna copy our flight plan in now. So if you guys would like to fly with us, it's only a, what's going on here? User account, what's that mean? If you're flying with us, we are, it's only about an hour and a half to 2 hour flight, so if you have the time, jump in. Starting off at LPPT. Let's see if this works. Paste. Oh, there it is. And then we'll land at LEP. Is it A? Yeah, LEPA. Alright, now guys, just so you know with this flight plan, like this right here, GO1DCP is not going to work. That's a SID. I've tried this before. If you try to enter a SID, it will not do it, but you have to enter the waypoints of the SID manually to get it to work. The same thing happens in X-Plane. So I take them out and then I will replace them later on, or I'll just create it with the waypoints inside of it in the beginning. I think the rest of this is okay. So let's see if this works. Yep, that's about right. Yep, it worked. It worked. Worked perfectly. Alright, so we landed at runway 21. That's where we'll take off at 17. We'll take off at runway 17. Really? The one that you got is the exact same as mine? The walking fruit. Thanks for the offer, but I'm not accepting any more moderators at this moment. I'll be adding more on later on, but not right now. Man, that looks good. Look at you guys. Okay, we got Your Gaming here. We got who is this on the right side of me? Waiting for your names to pop up. Rain Tio. We got Captain Louis. We got Danish Gamers in the flight. We got Wayne Spears. I don't know if he's really with us or not, but he's over there. You guys can go ahead and start pushing back. We do have our flight. Everything's ready to go. Push back and go engines on. Just watch out for each other, guys. Don't like drive through each other. Don't taxi through each other. Don't cut anybody off. I don't mind us getting close when we're in the air, but as we're on the ground, let's be like legit with it. So I'm gonna push back. Actually, no, I'll actually let KLM 1315 push back first. We're taking off at runway 12. Our cruising altitude is going to be, what did I say, 330? Flight level 330, which is 33,000. What'd you say? Yeah, 12. Oh, my bad. 17. My bad. It's runway 17, not 12. Oh, 12. I don't know where I got 12 from. LPPT to what was one? LPA.
Lisboa Unicum, November 1203 Uniform Alpha is taking off runway 21, departing straight out. Lisboa Unicum,
This
Easy
flight is expected to
747,
be
taxiing to
about
runway
2 hours or
17.
so. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and turn on infinite passenger, now that I know how long the flight is. 2 hours is how many minutes, guys? Anybody know? Good math? It's like 60 minutes, 60 minutes and an hour, so 2 hours would be 120 minutes. Is that what you said? Okay, my bad. Start. Alright, we have 150 souls on board. And we should be connected, no problem. Oh, did I pick the wrong aircraft? What did I do? Did I pick the wrong one? A321, select 120. Oh, we have 150 souls aboard now.
Lisboa Unicum,
What are you
Easy
talking about? This plane does
747,
match.
crossing
I'm in the
runway
A321.
17.
Alright, well, we're not going to use infinite passenger then. We'll just do free play. Alright, so I guess there's some space now. Oh, I gotta do weight and balance. Almost forgot. Weight and balance. Guys, don't forget to load up on fuel. Alright, our flight is expected to be about 2 hours, so you want to have an hour more than what you need. So if our flight is about 2 hours max, I'm going to go ahead and put 3 hours of fuel in. Passengers, we have 130 passengers on board. 150, I think is what it was. Cargo, we'll leave that as is. I'll put that right in the middle. And we'll hit back, and we're all loaded up and ready to go. I'm going to push back now. And you guys are taxiing to runway 17. It shouldn't matter what livery I choose with infinite passenger. And it's never mattered. I don't know why it's tripping. It's never mattered what livery I chose. I turned off, maybe, it could be because of the global update, maybe a bug. Because it worked perfectly fine when I was in the 787 and when I was in the 737.
Lisboa Unicum,
So this is the first time trying to fly global in
Easy 747, crossing
A321.
runway 21.
Alright. Lisboa Unicum. I love hearing the automated ATC like saying new names, like new airports that we never heard them say before. Alright, flaps of 2, engines spooling up now. I'm gonna go engine 2. Engine 2. Also go ahead and turn on the navigation lights and beacon lights. Don't need strobes just yet. So it's flaps to 2. I usually use my flaps to 2 for takeoff in the A321. I guess flaps 3 would probably work, but I'm going to do flaps 2. We're going to go to 12,000 initially for the altitude. And then from there, we're going to climb to 3 CBEAR. Alright, no problem. Alright, we got one good engine. Alright, we gotta get a screenshot, guys, while we're here. We gotta get a dope screenshot. Look at this, is dope. I'm gonna do one with the names and one without the names. Man, look at that. The tower view to me looks like, the lighting on the tower view looks like the best. Captain Ryan pushing back. Let's see, can we get an overhead view one? Man, this looks so good. Oh yeah, there it is. That's the shot right there. Lined up. Love it. Let's see what the free camera can do for us. Is that a 757? Yes, 757. Alright, let's go ahead and start going. Engines are up. We're ready to go. Taxiing the runway 12. We're gonna go ahead and let contact Unicom. I'm sorry, I keep saying 12. I don't know where I got that number from. 17.
Taxiing to runway 17. Lisboa Unicom, Southwest 718. Taxiing to runway 17.
Alright, so when you're on the ground, guys, don't worry too much, like our fuel is in the red. That just basically means if we were to go this speed for 51 hours, we wouldn't make it. That's what that red fuel means. But if you know for sure in waiting down if you set your fuel to the right thing, then you should be just fine. Dope, E-Wayne Spears, thanks for flying with us, man. You're Easy Jet behind us. Got a Boeing 787 taking off in the distance. Alright, I think I know where I'm going. We're gonna need to cross runway. Make sure you announce before you cross the, I think that's runway 21, yeah. That's where I keep getting the 12 from, just backwards.
Lisboa Unicom, Frontier Flight 1315, crossing runway 17.
Man, I love the Airbus cockpit. Like I don't know if it's like this in the like the big Airbus planes,
Lisboa
but in the
Unicom,
A320 and A321,
is clear of all
I
runways.
love the 3D cockpit. I love all the aircraft that have 3D cockpits.
Unicom,
this cockpit is one of the cockpits that actually lights up at night too. So if you ever want a flight where you have cockpit lighting, this is one of them.
Lisboa Unicom, Frontier Flight 1315, crossing runway 21.
Man, that Frontier, oh my god, I gotta use that. We gotta fly with, oops. This is what happens when you try to enjoy the view. Alright, crossing runway 21. Is somebody coming?
Lisboa Unicom, Blue 116,
no,
crossing runway 21.
Actually, we just crossed 17. Oh wait, we have to cross 17 first, and then we gotta cross 21.
Easy 012, crossing runway 21.
I'm crossing 17.
Lisboa Unicom, Blue 116, taxiing to runway 17. Lisboa Unicom, Southwest 718, crossing runway 17.
Alright, this is like the first official global group flight on the Blue Game stream, so I want to say thank you for you guys. Rain, Danish, Ewan Spears, Captain Ryan, thank you all you guys. I think there's somebody behind me too that I can't see his name.
Lisboa Unicom,
I'm gonna give you a shout out in just a second.
605, crossing runway 17.
Alright, now we're crossing.
Lisboa Unicom, Easy 012, crossing runway 21.
No airports, I mean no
Lisboa
planes
Unicom,
on the way out.
Blue 116, crossing runway 21.
And yo, Your Gaming 12, yeah. Your Gaming 12 and last, EasyJet Lima Sierra 605, Captain Louis in the back. Alright, well guys, you all have the flight plan, so I don't have to go first. Frontier Flight 1350, you can go ahead and get started. Go ahead and take it off, we'll head over to the airport. And now this is an airport I've never been to, so I don't know if it's like a sketchy approach or anything, but it looks like a fun destination to go to. It's a little island off to the east of Spain. Ooh, stop. Alright, flaps are set. Spoilers are off. Usually you would set the spoilers to RTO, which means reject takeoff. That's an option in this flight right now. Like I said, initial altitude can be 12,000, that's 1,2,000. And I'll be flying runway heading.
718, holding short.
I'll be flying runway heading probably until we get past about 2,000 feet. I'll climb out at, actually I'm gonna climb out at about 3,000 feet per minute in the beginning. Yeah, I'll climb out at about 3,000 feet per minute, and I'll stay runway heading for about 2,000 feet. We'll try that. I may do it sooner, and then I'll make a right turn to our first waypoint, which is what is our first waypoint? UREDI. So let's go to the tower. Watch you guys take off.
Southwest 718 is taking off runway 17, departing east.
Man, it looks so dope. Is that you taking off? I don't know what's going on. That's a dope shot right there. If only that mountain behind us was just a little bit higher res. Oh, who is this guy? Just driving through all of us. Obviously, somebody had to come ruin it. So if I'm not moving, it's because I'm trying to watch this guy take off. This is who is this? Is this one of us? Tim Trumplet. He might be one of us. But please don't skip in line.
Lisboa Unicorn, Easy 747 is taking
Southwest
off runway
718 is out of here.
Straight out.
Beautiful shot right there. Such a dope shot. I love, my favorite view so far in Global is tower view, because everything looks so much more realistic in tower view. Like, look at this. I posted on Instagram yesterday a shot of one of my tower takeoffs, and I was like, is this real or is this sim? Alright, let's watch him. I'm gonna really quickly turn off the names.
Lisboa Unicum, November 130 Quebec
and
Tango
rotate.
is clear of all runways.
Man, it looks so good. Robin, we are in Lisbon, Lisboa, Portugal right now. You guys, you know what? All you guys can just skip me, because I want to watch you all you take off. So just skip me. I want to get a good shot of all you guys taking off. I'm taking screenshots like crazy. Alright, who's next? Oh, Frontier's already up there. I missed him. Am I next in line? I am. Oh, I'm not. Okay, we got Thomas Cook, so I'm gonna go ahead and move up.
Lisboa Unicum, NASA 749 is clear of all runways.
Oh, that's a shot right there. There it is. That new Frontier. Man, I love that new Frontier livery. It just looks so freaking good. Alright, I'm gonna scoot up. Alright, we're gonna watch him take off too in a second. The cool thing is he's in an aircraft that looks just like mine, so I can take a screenshot of his and then just say it was me.
Lisboa Unicum, Blue 116, holding short runway 17.
Watch this, guys. Ooh, what's going on? What's going on? Chill out, chill out, chill out. Okay. I don't know where the free camera went.
Lisboa Unicum, November 130, Quebec Tango is clear of all runways. Lisboa Unicum
I'm trying to do a
is using
free
runway
camera right
17.
quick,
Right
and it's
traffic.
like not working. Okay, free camera is, oh, there's it. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, go ahead, take off, bro. Is he gonna take off? I want to get the free camera working so I can do the last shot. But it's not, I don't know, it's tripping out right now. It's tripping out right now. Oh, he just took off. Let's go back and get him. There he is, nose up. And rotate. Here goes the gear. That looks just like one of those screenshots I took a while back, except in the old version of Infinite Flight. Can O's wants me to use full flaps when I land. That's an interesting request, but I will see what I can do. Gabriel, I did double tap the screen. It just, I don't know, it was acting weird. So I'm gonna try it again. So I double tap and then technically that was brown. It's like I'm stuck, like the camera, the free camera is stuck in the ground or something. So I don't know, we're just gonna leave it alone. Alright, it's our turn. And now let's take off runway 17, departing to the east.
Lisboa Unicum.
I'll take a look outside real quick. We don't have anybody inbound. Nobody's even in the area except for people who are taking off with us. And we'll go ahead and center that. We'll start rolling on there. Go ahead and turn on our strobe lights, landing lights. Give it a little bit of power. Center our map. Extremical gamer, man, I don't know how to say that. Extreme? It looks like extreme, but it's not extreme. But welcome back, bro. Donutter Lightning, welcome back. Alright, we're all good. We're gonna just roll. Let's go. I'm going 100% this time. Oh, I put the brakes on. I didn't even put the brakes on. Alright, we're gonna calibrate. Rotating around 130, 140 knots.
Lisboa Unicum, EC012 is taking off runway 17, remaining in the pattern.
Nose up, just slightly. About 5 degrees.
Lisboa Unicum, EC012 is taking off
And
runway
gear up.
17, departing east.
Ooh-wee. A little too much up. Oh, that's way too much up. At least it looks like it. Now we're at 2,000. Heading altitude. Yeah, we're at 8,000 feet per minute. That's the problem with flying without the HUD. You can't tell how fast you're going up. So that's the only reason I'm going so freaking fast. I mean, so steep. I didn't mean to do that. Bring it back down to 3,000 like we said originally.
116, you're in an active airspace.
Uh oh, now we have approach
Please
online.
contact Lisboa approach on
So go ahead and contact approach.
119.1.
We haven't talked to ATC in a long time. We actually had somebody asking us to do something. We'll go ahead and check in.
Lisboa approach, Blue 116.
And everything else looks good. We can go ahead and hit approach mode. That's gonna not approach, nav. That'll send us on our way to our
Southwest 718, requesting descent to 10,000. Blue
Okay, yeah, left.
116. Climb and maintain flight level 210.
As we tell us to climb the 210.
Climb and maintain flight
So
level
we'll do that.
210. Blue 116. Southwest 718. Descend and maintain 11,000. Unable. Southwest 718. Southwest 718. Requesting
Oh man, we gotta look
descent
out the
to
window.
flight
Let's
level
look out here.
220.
Say goodbye to Portugal. Now this is the oh my god, this looks just like, except for like the low res, this looks just like Lisbon, Portugal. This is exactly the parts that I took out, except we actually turned to the right. When I was in Portugal myself, we were flying back to the US. We took out, ooh, I got a charge. We took off to the south, just like we just did, and but we turned right and followed that little river to the ocean, and we were gone. But it's a beautiful bridge right down there. There's a lot of cool stuff to see. I just wish you could see it. I remember I visited that little area by my right wing right now. That's pretty cool. That's why I like flying places that I've actually been, or at least flying from places that I've actually been, so I get to like kind of look at it and compare it to my memory of how it looks and stuff. And so it's really cool to be able to see the places that you've actually been to in a flight. And it's also it's also really cool to see places you haven't been to, because you get to go to places you've never been to before. So I'm hoping that that this is not the best textures get. I mean, if it is, then I can deal with it for now, because it doesn't look terrible from certain height. But it's also it takes a lot of space and a lot of memory, and it's very hard to get HD everywhere. So I completely understand if they can't. But yeah, like this looks just like Lisbon, Portugal. And that little area right there where the little river leads to the ocean is my favorite part. That's the part that I did all of my visiting to when I was there. We walked like that. Okay, not that whole thing. Where was it that we walked? I think it was there. I know we crossed the bridge at one point. But yeah, we walked over there. We looked at a lot of the history about Portugal and stuff like that, which is very interesting. Walking Fruits' house is behind me. I'm not sure what that is, because I know you're a little bit, you're a few seconds lag on me, so. But I think we do go in the same direction for a while. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this because I like this shot. Thank you, Soltris. Slaps up.
Lima Sierra 605. You're in an active
is the engine volume too loud for you?
Contact Lisboa approach on 119.1.
So I can turn it down if it's too loud.
Easy 747.
No, that's not right. The ETE to the destination is an hour and 53 minutes at our current speed and altitude. We have an hour. Wait, what?
Good day. Frontier flight 1315.
We have an hour and 30 minutes of fuel? That's not right.
Frequency change approved. Good day. Frequency change approved. Frontier flight 1315.
I should have 3 hours of fuel. I put 3 hours of fuel in here. Well, let's hope that it's not right, because I am pretty sure I put 3 hours of fuel before we left. Like I know I did. Y'all watch me do it. I'll see what we're going on.
Please contact Lisboa approach on 119.1.
Yeah, if you're running out of battery, go ahead and charge. I'm about to charge too. I have about 10% battery also. Alright, I'm gonna turn. We're way past 10,000. Turn the lights off. It's pretty smooth up here.
Lima Sierra 605. You're in an active airspace.
Yeah, Brazilians and people from Portugal both speak Portuguese. It's a completely, not completely, but it's very different. The accents are very different from Portuguese in Brazil and Portuguese. I personally am learning Brazilian Portuguese. I prefer Brazilian Portuguese. That's the one I like, so that's what I'm choosing to learn. Germany in the house.
Blue 116. Climb and maintain
Extremical
flight level
Gamer,
250.
I can try doing solo later. I might do it offline. And okay, we got cleared to 250 now.
Climb and maintain flight level
I'm gonna try to do it offline. I make
Blue
it.
116.
Oh my god.
Frequency
Oh my
change
god.
approved southwest
Chill out.
718. Good day.
Okay, back. You know, it's still infinite flight, guys. It's still infinite flight. That little nose dip was to remind me that I was flying infinite flight. Let's see if we can get a really cool scenic view.
Blue 116. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Alright, frequency approved. Good day. Acknowledge the handoff. We'll send that.
Frequency change approved.
There's
Blue
no other
116.
frequency for us to
Good
log
day.
into, so we'll log into basically Unicom. Yeah, we just like over G just now. Everybody passed out. Alright, I'm gonna lower the volume so I'm getting people to say lower the volume. So I actually turned it way up because I was flying without voice earlier. Alright, that should be better. Hopefully that actually changed. Let me know if you guys still have any problems with the loudness of the game. Yep, it's Rogers, you're right. That's exactly why. I always forget to, like, 'cause I wasn't really paying attention to how close we were to the altitude that we were climbing to, which was 210 at the time. So when I changed the altitude, it just like jumped up really quick. Oh man, look at that. I mean, I wish I could just stay out at that view for a while. So I want to see that a little bit longer. So looks like we may have a little bit of turbulence. It's gonna turn our HUD on and see what the wind's looking like out of here. 8 knot tailwind. Still got the tailwind. It's good. It's a good day. We got tailwind all day. It's a good day. Say goodbye to Portugal. Portugal. It doesn't take very long to get out of this country in this direction. I wish live flight worked so I could actually see everything. Alright, so let's get an update on our friends real quick. Well, we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it 5 of us? Is he with us? I don't think he's with us. Air Portugal. No, I don't believe so. No, he's not. So, yeah, we got 5 of us. First up is Captain Ryan in the 757-200. He's at 23,000 feet. Frontier Flight 1315, Rain TOKH. He's at 23,000 also. And third, we got Easy012, you are gaming 12 in the A321 at 25,000 with me. And then behind us we got Captain Louis in the 14,000 feet. And we have another hour and 36 minutes to our destination. And as you see now, it actually evened out. So okay, we have enough fuel. So it says I have 3 hours, 20 minutes of fuel left, and we have an hour and 36 minutes left in the flight. So I knew I put 3 hours of fuel in this thing. I was like, you better not. I'm gonna turn back on the names to see if we can still see our group. They shouldn't be too far ahead to see them. Yeah, I can see Easy. I can't see the guy ahead of him. And I can see Air Portugal on the ground. I can see Captain Louis behind us. Alright, so now that we're off of the frequency and we're leveled off at 25,000, I'm gonna go ahead and climb up to our actual cruising altitude of 330, which is maybe 33,000 feet. And we'll just go up at about 2,200 feet per minute. Don't need to get there too fast. And we can speed up. Yeah, we're only going 215 miles an hour. Just noticed that. Or knots. I think the max operating speed of this thing is about 340 or something like that. And I'm sorry if I haven't answered any of you guys' questions lately. I've been focused on the departure. So a lot of times when I'm departing, when I'm landing, when I'm looking at charts for planning a flight plan is when I can't really look at the chat that much. So just be patient, and you may have to ask a couple times to get my attention. But don't spam the chat with the same question over and over and over. So I think we can get us about 340. I'm gonna try 320 first and see if. I always forget what some of the speeds. Sorry, what some of the speeds are. And guys, I've been getting a lot of people asking to fly to Brazil. Brazil is actually one of my favorite countries. So believe me, I will for sure be flying to Brazil at some point. Maybe not today, but I will be flying to Brazil. Trust me. Look at that little like river right there. It's kind of cool looking. What would be really cool is when you take screenshots or pictures from Infinite Flight, if it like geotagged them wherever you took them at. That would be so cool. Alright, let's see if we can get a dope scenic view again. Yeah, looks good. It's so funny. Like I'm looking at the replay on the screen, and I just saw a shot that somehow I did not see on my own screen. Like, how did I miss that? It looked so good. And that bottom view, that belly view right there is nice too. Oh, I missed it. I wanted to take a screenshot of it, and I got it just too late. I have so many screenshots already on my phone of Global just in the last 24 hours. Uh-oh, what happened to the stream? That's the one I want right there. Oh, you know what it is? Low battery, low power mode is what happened. Alright guys, it's pretty smooth up here. We're getting real close. Uh-oh. Oh, am I over speeding? No, we're okay. Okay, scared the heck out of me. Alright, so at 330, it looks like our fastest speed we're going to be able to go is about 0.86. It's not really bumpy at all. We do have a crosswind now, about 9 knots. But nothing too much to worry about. I'm going to turn the seatbelt signs off for you guys so you can move about the cabin. You know, if you've been holding it this whole time, you can go use the restroom or whatever. But I mean, you know, guys, just enjoy the view. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit and just enjoy the view because it just looks so good. And by the way, we're flying over Spain. No, we're still over Portugal, I think. Yeah, we're like near the Portugal-Spain border is where we're located right now. And if I could get live flight to work, that would be very helpful, so we can actually see where we are exactly according to geography and stuff. Making really good time, about an hour out now. And I'm actually gonna unplug my mic and plug in my charger because we're low battery. So please stand by if you hear a bunch of noises. be able to hear me. Yeah, Louis, this is a lot. It's actually just a lot of fun. Rain Teo, thank you guys for flying. Yeah, I mean, these graphics really make you feel like you're flying in an actual, like, world, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just feel like you're flying in a little bitty region anymore. Like, you don't feel, like, suffocated by the borders of the region. Like, you can really just sit back and relax in this and really enjoy the view for hours at a time, depending on how long your flight is. So, I wanted to kind of sit back right now and just enjoy the view and enjoy the view of Portugal from the sky and the view of Spain. We'll be flying over the entire continent, actually, not continent. We'll be flying over across the entire country of Spain. We will be flying over Madrid at some point, and I'll let you guys know when we get there. Like I said, I'm gonna just kind of be quiet for a little bit. I'm also trying to get a little bit of work done on the side too on my computer as we fly, but I'm still here if you guys want to chat. I know the Android people are freaking out right now. I'm also pulling up the charts for our approach into I keep forgetting how to say the name of the place. Palma de Mallorca. I have not picked a runway yet, but I'll pick one when we get a bit closer. Man, look at this view. I'm just gonna be taking screenshots the whole way. We got some mountains coming up ahead of us too. You're gaming 12? Is this my last flight? This will be my last flight for this stream. I'll probably continue flying off of the stream after we land, but this will be my last flight for this stream. I think we've been streaming for 2 hours 15 minutes. It's not actually not as long as I thought it was. That's pretty cool, Planes and Trains channel. Lil Brad says I should do a transatlantic westbound flight. I love the headwind. I really think I love the tailwind better. Lebrats, did you actually make it? I know you were flying from I think Amsterdam to Jersey or Newark or something like that, and you had a headwind. I think you were worried if you had enough gas. I don't know if you made it or not. All right, I got you. You're on Discord. See, it looks like Life Flight was working for a second, and now it's not. I want to see if I can find my flight. Wow, guys, if you look at the, oh my gosh, there is so many people all over the map right now on Life Flight. If you can actually get it to work, there is so many people. I don't even know if, oh yeah, there we go. It's actually pretty easy to find us. We're like a 5-flight caravan flying. Actually, we are in Spain now. Cool, we're in Spain. We're in Spain. We're probably about 20 minutes away from Madrid. So I'll let you guys know when we get over Madrid so we can take a look out the window. Man, look at these mountains. Wow. Man, what is, like, that's so cool, the way those mountains, like, do that. I don't even know how to explain what they're doing, but the way those mountains do what they do right there is really cool. This is the money shot right here. I do love the Thomas Cook livery. I love it so much. Oh, I keep missing that shot. Oh well, I'll try it again later. I noticed like the scenic views kind of start to lag when you get into low power mode, so if you're in low power mode, you may want to, or you may want to turn off low power mode if you're trying to get if you want to stay in the scenic view. Now let's enjoy this side of the plane for a little bit, or this side of the, actually, I'm going to leave it on this side because Madrid is going to come up on our left side when we get there. Let's see how much time we got left. We are, ET destination is about 48 minutes. Look at the flight really quick. Let's see, where do we want to start descending? We can start descending. Let's take a look at this. We're at 33,000. GODOX. We'll probably start descending at MABUX. Where is MABUX? Right back here. We'll start descending here. And then I'm gonna pull up the charts in a little while, and we'll figure out exactly where we need to be and how high. All right. Sorry you hear my freaking chair squeaking in the background. Man, live flight just can't handle it right now. Just can't handle it. Yeah, guys, if you look at live flight, you'll only be able to look at it for a few seconds. But when you get there, you'll look and be like, oh my god, there's so many people online right now. And it's all Apple. Like, it's crazy. So just think about how much more full it's going to be when Android joins in. I'm excited to get you Android guys in here so we can do some flights together too. But just imagine how much more packed it's going to be. We're actually about, I think Madrid's going to be around halfway to where we're going. But yeah, I mean, I know there's probably more people who fly this on Android, I think, than iPhone. So a lot more people have access to an Android than they do have iPhones. But there's also iPads to think about, stuff like that. And guys, like I said, I'm gonna be a little bit more quiet from at this point, just to enjoy the view, and I'm also just kind of working on some other stuff as we fly. But if you have a specific question for me that does not have to do with how to download, how to update, anything about how to get global, if you have another generic question for me personally, then tag me, like at me in it, so it'll stand out in the chat. Alright, so EZ012 is passing Madrid right now on his left wing. So that is him right here. So this is Madrid. Oh wait, this is Madrid actually. So we'll get to see Madrid from the sky. I'm excited about that. We actually may be able to see it from where we are already. So I'll go ahead and turn the camera around, see if we can see it. Nope, can't see it just yet. Just not a mountain. I've never been to Madrid, so I don't really know what it looks like. So I don't really know what to expect. But I look forward to going there someday. I do want to fly there in real life someday. That's on, uh-oh, here we go. Android folks, we feel your pain. It's coming. We're stabilizing things. It's just one platform now. It should be just a few days. Ooh, that's for you guys. All you guys who've had questions about Android, there you go. She just said it. Oh, there's another one. Remember that it's the first time we ship iOS first. You guys were always first for yep. So what she's saying is this is the first time they've released it on iPhone and iOS first. Usually Android gets it first, and this is true. And usually most games and apps do this. Most games and apps all come out on Android first, and then we get it like either a few days or even a week later. So this time we first. So don't be hating, all you Android people, because all these times you've been first, and now you get something second. You're gonna be a little butthurt. Easy E, when do I know when to descend? That's kind of a tough question. It's kind of a tough question. It depends. It depends. Personally, you know what? A real pilot might actually know the real answer to this, but what I do, what I do is I try to use charts. So when I'm using approach charts, because usually a chart will go all the way up to maybe even like flight level 250. So when you get to your waypoint before that, you kind of just judge. You don't want to descend too fast. So usually I don't want to descend any faster than 2,000 feet per minute. 1,500, 1,800 is good too. So it's good to use a descent calculator. So go to Google and find a descent calculator to find out, you know, how fast, how many miles out you can be when you land and stuff. I think he knows that Lara's a guy. Starly, you don't, I mean, yeah, full flaps is preferred when you land, but you can land without full flaps. You can land without flaps at all if you do it right, depending on the weather situation you're in. I think we may be passing Madrid now. Let's see. Yep, it is off our left wing. Let's see if we can see it. So that's Madrid. Or south. That's the south part of Madrid. I don't think we can see the whole city from where we are. But we're pretty high up too, so you're not going to be seeing anything special. But that is Madrid. Take a screenshot. And that right there is the Madrid airport. He says he lands without aircraft. Mr. Sloth, we're headed to Lima Echo Papa Alpha, which is, I keep forgetting the name of the place. I've never been here, never heard of it, but I got a suggestion in the Discord channel. Going there. Palma de Mallorca is the name of the airport we're flying to. I'll give you guys who may have just joined us a real quick look at our flight plan. So we took out of Lisbon. Before that, we flew actually all the way from Boston, which is right next to JFK, all the way from Boston in the U.S. It was a 5-hour, 20-minute flight overnight. Landed in Lisbon, Portugal, and now we're flying from Portugal to over Spain to here. It's a little island right here. And it looks like the weather is wanting us to land at 24 right, 24 left. So I'll take 24 right. Elevation is 24 feet. Winds don't look too bad. 240, 7 knots. 200, Victor 280. FEW at 1,800. Temperature is 25, dew point 18, QNH 10, 26. I need to practice on my METAR decoding. And did we lose a few good people? Because we had 5 planes flying with us when we started. And now there's just 2. Just Easy012 and then me. Unless they like way ahead of us somewhere. No. So they might have lost connection or who knows. Who knows? But we just passed over Spain. We're gonna start our descent at MABUX. That should give us plenty of time because they're popping back up. MABUX is there's 6 minutes. No, actually there's 14 minutes from MABUX to GODOX and then 7 minutes to the airport. So we'll start a pretty slow descent. We may start later than that. We may not need to descend that early. But we should have a really cool coastal shot on the way out. I love this little globe view. That's so cool. So dope. Alright. Let's go back to enjoying the view of Spain. Going to Switzerland, you're not really going to see anything on the globe. I mean, it's just a globe. All you're going to see is your ICA code. And honestly, I don't even know where Switzerland is. So, it's there. Trust me. All the airports are there, guys. Just, you know, I don't know where Switzerland is. But yeah. So, I mean, it's just, there's no terrain in the map. It's just outlines right now. So, I don't know what you're expecting to see. But everything's there. And the graphics are better than yesterday. Yesterday when we did our flight on day 1 of global release, servers were so overloaded that the graphics didn't even look good when you did get in. They were all blurred, so the graphics look a whole lot better today than they did yesterday. Some of you guys are crazy. You talk about Los Angeles to Sydney, like some of these extremely long flights. I mean, I may eventually do those, but I don't know. I don't see myself ever doing like a okay, I can't say never. I don't see myself anytime in the near future doing like anything more than an 8-hour flight. Man, the left side looks so much cooler than the right side out here. But thank God for nav mode. If we didn't have nav mode, guys, you wouldn't. Do you imagine how much of a pain it would be to fly like international flight? You had to stay up the whole night if you did something like that. You know, you can't let the plane just fly itself. It makes it so much easier. Like I remember you always checking and clicking to see how much time I have until my next waypoint, and then you gotta change the heading. And guys, I know you have a lot of flight suggestions. I know you guys have a lot of flight suggestions, which I am completely cool with. I love getting your suggestions. I want to do these flights. There's just too many to do at once. So the best way, if you want to see me do a flight, the best way to get me to do a flight that you want to see is to send it to the Discord channel that I created, Global Flight Plans. I made a channel within my Discord channel. I made a text channel within my Discord called Global Flight Plans, and so I have everyone going there and adding their suggested flight plan ideas and cool stuff like that. It doesn't matter how long or how short. I'm interested in doing them all, and so not just me, but everyone on my Discord channel and whoever else wants to do it, they can all take those flight plans and fly them on their own. So I know that the community forum has something similar to this too. This is just a smaller version of it for just me and and my people like you guys who are out here with me. So if you want me to do your flight, that's where I'm going to be taking my flights from for my stream. So I know you guys have a lot of suggestions and places you want me to fly to and from in the chat, but I'm going to be flying flights that I get in the Discord channel and not flights that I get for the chat. So you don't have to join the Discord channel. I'm not saying you have to join. I'm also not saying that I'm not going to fly any of the flights that you're recommending. A lot of the flights that you're recommending are stuff that I already want to do. Just haven't got to it yet. So I don't want to force you to be in Discord. I don't want to force you to do that. It's fine. But I'm just saying that's where I'm organizing all these suggested flight plans. So yeah. And also the Discord link is in the description of this video. What's going on, Demario Tennant? What's happening? And yeah, eventually I'll also do solo mode. A lot of people are asking to do solo mode. I'll be doing that. Not in this stream, guys. I won't be doing that in this stream. This is gonna be the last flight, but I will be doing solo mode at some point. Nice. Sir 24 says he's nearly in Spain on the way to Gibraltar. Nice. You might see me. You might fly by me if you're in the training server. Sharpsy, yes, it's very cool. It looks beautiful. Look at those mountains. The Mario Tennis says, look for me on the map. You're behind me. Okay. What's your call sign? I only see one person behind me, and that's this person right here. And he's on the ground. Captain Brown. Happy birthday, happy early birthday, Ben Roberts, in case I don't see you or get to talk to you on on Sunday. Happy birthday to you. Your name is your name. You're way behind. Like, how far? So I don't see any other aircraft behind me. I'm the last one in our group, and one person in our group keeps popping up and going away. Welcome back, Finding Passion. Yep, we're still flying. We're still flying. This is our second flight, second flight of the stream. To put low power mode, you just need to go to your settings. Go to your settings and go to I think it's in general. I gotta find it. I don't remember where it is. It's in the settings somewhere. You just gotta click check mark on it, and then it'll automatically change to it when you're not touching the screen for a while. That way it saves your battery. Yeah, it might be on the home screen. I don't know where it is. Show touches, engine start, show perform. Yeah, I don't know where it is, but it's just in here. Just go to your settings, and it'll be there for a little bit. And you definitely want to put it on because it'll save you battery, and when you're not looking at your phone, it doesn't have to use so much energy. LAX to Heathrow to Sydney. That's a long flight. Finding Your Passion? No, you haven't really missed anything. I didn't crash today. Only thing you really missed is just the view. It just looks beautiful. We're flying over Spain right now. We took off from Portugal and we're flying over Spain, across Spain, to a little island to the east of Spain, which is somewhere I've never been to, so I have no idea what to expect. Thanks for joining the Discord, Louis. I'm actually talking on Discord too right now. So if you want to talk back, you can go there, but you don't have to. Mr. Sloth, Denmark would be a fun flight, but no, not flying there today. I'll for sure be flying to Heathrow at some point, and Dubai also. Dubai is on my list of places to go in real life. I have not been to Dubai yet. I almost got the opportunity to go to Dubai last year, but it just didn't work out. But so it's still possible. All right, we're actually about to fly right over Valencia, Spain. If anybody knows what that is, it's gonna be ahead of us. I'm gonna rotate the camera towards the front of us, so we actually can already see the coast, and that'll be Valencia right ahead of us. I can't see where Easy 102 is right now, or 012. He's right over Valencia right now. So we'll be flying right around Valencia also. Spain is such a beautiful country too, guys. I can't wait to go to Spain. Hell, we would not see Barcelona in this flight. We're a little too far to the south to see Barcelona. But Barcelona is our alternate. Developers using API are running promos on their apps and services to celebrate the launch of global community. That's cool. Well, is it Thursday? Oh my god, it is Thursday. I had to do something today. I should remember. Alright, I believe we're about where we want to be for our descent. Let me start looking at charts. It's time to start getting down to the ground. Start thinking about how we're going to get the wheels on the concrete. I do have the charts up already on my computer. Now we're expecting runway 24, I think I said 24 right. So let's take a look at uh-oh, it's running a little slow. It's worrying me. It's getting a little laggy right now. Alright, so we're looking for Tulsa, I think is where we want to come in at. What's our flight? What's my flight plan? Hold on, let me look at my flight plan. GODOX, and then we need to take the GO1 DCP arrival. I get these charts from online. I just Google the charts. That's really all I do. Google the airport code, and that's about it. What's going on, GLP? Welcome back, bro. I mean, if I can't find the correct stuff, I might just make something up. Alright, so I'm looking for... I'm going to try to search it. See if I can search the waypoint. Alright, so we have... should be a VOR out here somewhere. Do I have everything turned on? Yeah, I got it. So this VOR right here, which is on the map, should be CST. No, it's JOA. Where is that on my chart? Okay, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Alright, that one's right at the tip of the runway. And we want to go to POS. Or Lourdes, which is pretty far out there, probably. I'm gonna search it and see if we can find it. It should be a fix. And it's not an airport. Let's see if this is it. Zoom out, zoom out. Yeah, it is. That's way out there, though. We don't need to go that far out. We do not need to go that far out. But I'm going to start there. I'll probably delete that point once we get the rest of them. So I'm going to start there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the waypoint of our destination very quickly. If it lets me, there it is. Delete that. And then from there, the chart says, and you know what, I'll go ahead and do this on my phone so you guys can see it. So I want to show you guys how to do this, because you need to do this yourself too. Alright, so basically this is how I find my charts, guys. I get this question all the time. So LEPA, airport, charts. And you should find some type of PDF. And there it is. So, I mean, I'm going to pick the second one because this is the one I'm using. And so, alright, so this is minimum altitudes for the radar. Donate. So what I'm looking for right now is basically just arrival charts, which will be a it's a star. So right here, the top right screen where you see Palma de Mallorca, Spain, star. That means standard terminal arrival route. And then right here in the middle, we see where our runway we chose is gonna be runway 24 left and right. So we don't want to use one of the low-res or TOSO departures, which is which is this at the top of your screen right here. So low-res is the one we just found. And above low-res again, it says flight level 170, 250 knots when you get to, is it SLP or POSPA? I'm not sure. That might be an intersection. I don't know if Infinite Flight has intersections, because sometimes we can't find intersections. And then we're actually going to go straight to POS, Palencia, and then from there we'll go to Muros, where we need to be at 4,500 feet. So see if we can find any of those waypoints on Infinite Flight. We should be able to, because again, Infinite Flight updated all their navigation data. And uh-oh, what happened? How do I get out of this? Oh, there we go. Oh man, I'm missing this view. Hold on. I'm missing this view of the coast. We're flying over Valencia now. I can't really see it all that well, but this is Valencia. Let's get a few screenshots before we plot out the end of our route. We'll get an engine view, see how that looks. Ooh, that looks good too. I love how in the stream you can actually hear it go chicka, like for the camera noise, the shutter sound is pretty funny. Right, I want the right wing view. That looks real good. The other side. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot about this view. I'm saving that one for a special scenery. I don't know when. We'll see. It's gonna work. All right, let's continue. Before it's too late. Alright, so from Lourdes, I said we're going to go to POS, Palencia. Let's see if we can find POS. Hello, who's this? I can't see your name right now. Oh, it's Mama. What's going on, bro? I'm trying to plan out my arrival into this airport. It might be at the bottom. I can't find it. I wish you could like filter by what you want to find. Like, are you looking for airport or waypoint or whatever? So I'm gonna try to find it on my own. It's a VOR, so it should show up pretty easy on the map. Oh, I think that's it right there. Yeah, it is. Has a different name than what it looked like on the chart. Alright, so POS, and from POS we'll see if we can find Muros. I was about to get a bunch of text messages. There's a bunch of texts about to come. I know I'm in a group chat, and a bunch of texts about to come. I wish I could turn them off. There we go. There we go. Oh, there it is, Muros, right there. That was really easy to find. Didn't think we were gonna find it that fast. All right, we're going for 24 right, and we make a right turn to 239 when we get to Muros, and from Muros we're gonna go to CST. Not sure if we're gonna find that one on here, but basically this flies us straight in into here. So I'm just gonna do what we usually do. And there we go. And then that's our arrival right there. Now we're not going to fly all the way out to Lourdes. We're probably just going to fly, we'll cut it short. We'll fly to GODOX which we do need to descend anyways. So I'm gonna go and start descending. At GODOX, let's see, according to the chart, we need to be at 5,000 when we get the POS. So let's go down to 10,000. And I'm gonna go ahead and go to the flight plan, delete low risk, because we're not gonna go all the way out there. So basically, we're gonna be flying like a massive like right traffic pattern on the way in, and we may cut it in shorter if we need to. We're good on gas though. We got 2 hours of fuel left. We only have about 20 minutes to our destination. I'm gonna go ahead and start descending now to 10,000 feet. I'm gonna do 11,000 in case I forget to slow down again. We'll leave our speed the same. We should be fine descending at this speed until we get low enough to get out of the Mach range. And we have 5 minutes till we get there. So I'm gonna do a pretty quick descent. I don't know what that is right there. I see an island. I think that may be where we're headed. That might be the island we're flying to. Let me look at a live flight map, if it'll work, to see the map. That might be where we're going. Nope, it's not. That's a different island. That is Saint Antoni de Partani Island. That's Ibiza. That's where Ibiza is. I never knew where Ibiza was. So that's Ibiza over there to our right wing, which is pretty cool. We gotta fly there someday. I'm gonna turn the seatbelt signs on, but you guys can still move as you wish until let you guys know that we're on our final arrival. But that little, way out in the distance, if you can see that, you can see a little bit. Let me see. Way out there in the distance, you can see that's actually where we're going right there. It's Palma is the name of that island. So yeah, so we're descending down 10,000 feet. And we should be pretty good. And guys, if you said anything in the chat, I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention so much right in the last like 10 minutes because I've been reading charts. So we're on training server games. Mallorca, yes, is where we're headed. Amsterdam to Princess Juliana, that's a pretty long flight. I believe there's a Noah, sorry, I just saw your comment. I believe there's a free version of VIDI. It's only for iOS. It doesn't work for Android. And yes, I'm using an iPhone 7 Plus. I want to give a big shout out to you guys who've been here for like every stream, like GL Aviation, Skyhawk Pro, Gaming Lebrats. Who else we got in here who's a regular? Shout out to my regulars, man. Y'all holding it down right now. What you say, Mamo? No, sir, I have no idea. Laura just posted a tweet about Android, saying that they're working on it, and it's gonna take a few more days. That's the last thing I heard, and that was like probably 10 minutes ago she said that. We need to pay attention to our altitude though. We're at 25,000 now. I don't want to get caught speeding. I'm only going down to 11,000 feet just in case I forget. But I'll tell you guys, like for you Android people who haven't got a chance to even get in global yet, be careful when you do these long flights, especially if you're not on casual server. It's very easy to just kind of like not pay attention because nav mode can do everything for you, and you get speeding penalties. So you can get over speeding still. So just watch out for that. Oh no, planes and trains just crashed on a 737 landing. I actually, I don't want to ruin the ending of my live stream yesterday, but I had some trouble with a flight. My second leg. Who is this? A cow over there in KLM. I had some trouble with my second flight landing going to Reno yesterday because the server was glitching out so bad that I couldn't even see my HUD when I was landing. So it made for a very interesting end to that live stream. So we're doing very well on fuel. As you guys noticed earlier, I was in a 787 and it had a fuel dump option. Now in the A321 there is no fuel dump option, so you can only do fuel dump in the heavy aircraft and the big ones. Just so you know. Now we're about 8 minutes out from the next waypoint, which we need to be. We need to be at freaking text messages, man. Let me look at my charts. I think it's 5,000. Yeah, we need to be at 5,000 when we get there, and then 4,500 when we get to Miros. So I'm gonna go ahead and change our altitude selection to 5,000 feet. And then we actually need to get down a little bit faster. We only have 7 minutes to get down, which means we'll go down about 14,000 feet. We actually might make it there in time. I do need to slow down though because we're now going to be descending below 10,000 feet. So I'm going to go about 240 with the spoilers. Put the flight. And that is our destination right there on the right. Looks like EZ012 is taking a different route in. He may be flying into the other side of the airport too, though. He's real low. We got a couple aircraft there. Let's look at the weather again. Looks like nothing's really changed. Visibility is 21 miles. That's what it said when I clicked on it. So lots of visibility. Weather's not too bad. Winds 240 at 7 knots. I think we may be close enough to hear them. Nope, we're too far. So. At Luis? Aren't you flying with us? Caesar 4000. Cool, man. Thanks for watching the stream. I hope you're having a good flight. Legend Gamer, what's going on, man? Welcome. Good to see you. It's Rogers from England. Welcome. VX Ghost, what's going on, man? Welcome. Yes, it'd be nice if this game was free, but it would probably be crappy, just like all the other free flight simulator games that are out there. From Jeddah to Abu Dhabi. Oh yeah, I'm definitely flying to Abu Dhabi at some point. Thanks, Caesar. My device, it's warm, but I mean it's normal. It feels as if I was doing anything else on my phone for this same amount of time. So my phone doesn't feel like it's overheating or anything like that. That's one thing I kind of worry about for you Android people, because I know Androids have problems with overheating sometimes. But I'm on an iPhone 7 Plus, and the phone doesn't feel hot at all. I mean it's warm, but it's not hot. Like it's not like overheating hot. But that's one thing I was a little concerned about too myself, was about that. I thought it might start getting hot, but it feels good. Alright, we're under speed now. I'm going to get rid of those flight spoilers, and we'll just kind of glide down. I think we're on about, we have a little bit of throttle in. We'll glide down to 5,000 feet. We should get there just in time. Bohemian says if I zoom in a little in the cockpit to the right, it tells me the speed for flaps. Is that true? I know that in real cockpits that's true. But is that true in infinite flight? Let's see. Oh yeah, it's right here. Oh wow, it's there. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that they actually put that in here. So right here, it shows you the I thought that the VFE, the VLO, and VLE. So it tells you your flap speeds. That's pretty freaking cool. So basically what this means is for if you want to put one notch of flaps, you need to be below what's that, 230 knots or 216 knots, and after that to go flaps 2 it looks like 200 knots, flaps 3 185, and flaps 4 177. That's cool. That's, man, thank you for, because I knew in real aircraft it had that. I just didn't expect it to have it in here, because none of this stuff actually works except for these things down here. So that's really cool. I learned something new today. Thank you for that, Bohemian. Thomas, I don't know if iPad mini is compatible. All I'm going to say, if your iPad mini has iOS 10, then yes, you should be able to fly infinite flight. Alright, Find Your Passion, I got you. Find Your Passion, join the Blues Crew channel on Discord if you can. It's on the bottom, by the way. And thanks to video, I guess it's $3.99. Thanks for that sub, Caesar. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you for the like, Florian. Much appreciated. Yes, Geo Aviation also does have a channel. I think he mostly does infinite flight stuff. I'm not sure what all he does, but I know that we have some flights that we're planning on doing in the future. And guys, that's enough about language stuff. Me and Geo Aviation didn't really talk about this, me and him, so I don't want to really put him on the spot, but I want to say that he's doing a great job of moderating. When it comes to speaking other languages in the chat, I personally don't mind it because I myself am I'm learning like a lot of different languages. So like when you speak Portuguese or Spanish, I actually understand a lot of it that's said in the chat. I don't really know too much French. I know a little bit of French, but not that much. I don't know German or any other languages outside of that, but I'm okay with you guys speaking in your language. I would like to get some moderators who know those languages so that they can answer your questions. That's the only thing that I wish. So. Oh, what's going on, Jack Ballard, aka Commander Starchaser? Because you have a second account. And I didn't know the Q400 also had those little numbers down there. I need to take a closer look at some of these aircraft. Alright, we're gonna turn our landing lights on. We are now at, let's see, what's our altitude? 5,000? Yeah, we're down. We're at 5,000 feet, exactly where we want to be. I believe the chart tells me to go 250, so we're gonna go 245, so we don't speed. Because infinite flight be tripping. Landing lights are on. We're down to the altitude we would like to be at. We're almost to our destination, guys. We're almost there. Look how high those mountains are. Like right now we're lower than those mountains. So hopefully, I'm pretty sure we'll be fine because usually the charts they guide you around. You know, geographical stuff like that, so we should be fine, but we'll just keep a lookout just in case. After that, we're gonna need to, after this next waypoint, we're gonna have to descend down to 4,500 feet, and this is a different frequency. Looks like EZ012 maybe already on the ground. No, actually he's on the right downwind. Is this Mallorca? I believe so. Yes, this is Palma de Mallorca, Spain. Yes, sir. GL, this is Mallorca. I personally prefer Boeing. That's just me. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that once the stream is over. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was thinking it too. So I don't know if you were here, but we were talking about it. I mean, I bet the beaches here are beautiful. That sounded so bad. The beaches here are beautiful. Oh, no, they can't hear you. They can hear me. The beaches here are beautiful. I need to name that. That should be the name of the stream. The beaches here are beautiful. Oh, I love it. Alright, so I don't know if we're going to make it over these mountains. It wants us to descend to 4,500 feet, but I'm a little concerned about doing that right now. So let's see how this pans out. We may have to stay a little bit higher and then descend down to 4,500. Because the chart actually says we go to Muros. We go to the Muros waypoint, and then we do a basically we do a holding pattern until we get down to 4,500. But I don't want to do a holding pattern because that takes too long. But as of right now, it looks like we're good on height. So I'm gonna wait till we get there, and then we'll descend. And we'll let me go ahead and get the charts for runway 25 right. Yeah, I got it. I think I got your message like right before I started streaming or something, so I listened to them all, but I didn't reply. Where the heck is the chart? It's gonna be off either way. Two four left. Oh, is it 24 right? Yeah, it's 24 right. Alright, there it is. Okay, so 3,000 feet. We need to get on the glide slope at 2,700. Oh, look at this mountain right here. It does look nice. Like, I am impressed. Like, I can't believe I'm playing this on my phone. Oh, that's the view right there. Views, hashtag views. Oh my, are you serious? When did that happen? What? Did you lose the stream, or you lost me on voice? I hope we didn't lose the stream, because this is the best part. Alright, I'm gonna stay at 5,000. We're about to clear these mountains. I'm gonna go ahead and descend to 4,500. We got 500 feet to spare. And now we can let them know that we are inbound, landing on 24 right, making right traffic, and then we're going to let them know we report our position on right base, 24 right.
Northeast at 5,000 feet, inbound for landing. We'll make right traffic for runway 24 right. Palma de Mallorca Unicum.
I see Danish coming in too.
Right base, runway 24 right. Palma de Mallorca Unicum.
I can hear you just fine on voice and Discord. I don't know if you can hear me on Discord. I think you can probably not hear me on Discord because you're not replying for like a long time, which means that there's a delay, which means you're listening to my stream voice and not my Discord voice. Alright, here we go. We're coming in. I'm probably going to slow down right as we get to Muros, so that we can get a good speed. That was a really cool little lap around this island, and that was cool. I really like that. Time for the screenshots as we've come in. If any of you guys are actually on the ground before I get there, I would love it if you took some screenshots of me as I landed, so we could take a look at them afterwards. Yes, sir. Coming in, guys. Make sure you clear the runway. We have an aircraft inbound. Tell the ground crew to get ready. Tell the flight attendants to be seated. How do I set coordinates to my location? I'm not completely sure what you're asking right there. Manny, I'm on iPhone 7 Plus, iOS 11. Alright, here we go. We're turning. I'm going to go ahead and slow her down to about let's see, how far are we? We're still 18 miles out. So I go down to 200. I'm gonna put 1 notch of flaps out. According to this thing, we can do that. I don't know if it's just me, but the shadows look a little bit better in the cockpit. And can we see the airport? I think Air Portugal, I think he took off behind us. Captain Roberts, I think he took off behind us. Yep, there's the airport right there. See, in the old version of Infinite Flight, you wouldn't be able to see the airport if you're 16 miles out. I like how Lufthansa 2467 just says professional pilot. That's pretty funny. Alright, so we're just below our glide slope now. We're going to go ahead and catch a glide slope at 4,500. We'll do it up here. We'll do it early so we can enjoy the view. I'm not here to prove myself on how well I land or anything, so I don't really care. I've done plenty of landings by hand, but I want to enjoy the view for this flight, so I'm going to use approach mode. Now here comes the slow down to about 180. I like to be around 180 when I intercept the glide slope or localizer. Our approach mode, there it is. And I believe if we look at the thing, which you can't even see anymore, it says at 180. Was it 180? Flaps 2 below 200 knots. So we can go flaps 2 now. So let's do that. 12 miles out, we're going to go ahead and arm the spoilers. Landing lights are on. Prepare the cabin for arrival. I have visual. Looks like Easy's already on the ground. And I'm pretty sure we won't die because we're on approach. It's not even me landing this time. I landed yesterday, the first flight that I did for Global. Oh, that looks so good. Hold on. I keep getting distracted by how good the views are. Yeah, Easy012 or Danish, one of you guys, if one of you guys could get a screenshot of me as we land, that would be greatly appreciated. Man, this is a place that I want to visit in real life. I've never known about this place. Apparently the beaches are beautiful. Let's go ahead and let the gear down. We're about 10 miles out now. There it is. Look at her. This is not Barcelona. This is Mallorca. All right, let's get her slowed down. We'll go down to about ooh, too slow. We'll go 155, and then we'll ease our way down to about 140. Yeah, you got to be really careful with using APPR mode, approach mode, because it's very easy to have an issue. All right, we're looking good. Wind is only 5 knots. Right, directly in front of us, no crosswind. I go flaps 3. Don't need this anymore. Looks like we have Air Portugal 223 coming in behind us, so we'll probably watch him land, and then that'll be end of today's flight. And we'll go full flaps. Nose is probably gonna pop up just a little bit after it goes down. Look at that! Did you guys just notice the lights just came on? What's the local time here? Oh, it's 6 o'clock local time. Alright, we're pretty stable. I don't think we're in any danger of stalling right now. As you can see, we're right on the horizon, which is exactly where we want to be as we approach. We have Air Europa on the runway. Hopefully he'll get out of the way in time. We're going to go ahead and report our position, let them know we're on the way down. So they'll so they will clear the runway.
Is on final. Runway 24 right.
Man, this glide slope brings you extremely low.
Palma de Mallorca Unicum. Echo Uniform Romeo Oscar 2018 is clear of all runways. Palma de Mallorca Unicum is using runway 24 right. Right traffic.
Reduce speed. Go down to 145.
400.
We still have a lot of fuel on board, so I'm just gonna go to 145. Not like a lot, we got at 16%. But I mean, we can land anywhere between probably 135 to 160 and get down safely.
200.
For some reason, their freaking runway is still not clear.
100.
I don't know why he didn't take off. He had plenty of time.
50.
All right, here we go. We're coming down, calibrating just in case.
20. 10.
And we're down right on the center line too. All right, brakes. I don't like to have brakes on. We'll go do reversers on. All right, welcome to Palma de Mallorca, Spain. Hope you enjoy the beaches. Gonna exit to the left. And we'll stop just after. Oh my God. Who is that? What is he doing? Yeah, that's like 3 violations just now for him. Alright, spoilers up. Flaps up. Land lights off, strobe lights off. You know, go ahead and text the gate. We'll park over there. Where's I guess Easy's gone. Yeah, so we'll just park over here next to whoever that is. Jersey 754. Clear of our runways. We made it, guys. We made it. Plot twist. Yeah, Starly, I know that pilots don't use 100% thrust unless they have to. But I'm not a pilot yet, so I am still learning. I am not a professional infinite flight pilot or anything. So, but I love it when you guys like give me suggestions and tell me stuff. Like, for example, I used to use 100% throttle when flying in the Boeing aircraft, and then like somebody pointed out that if I did that, I would blow the engine. So I feel like I am not on the right thing. Is this the right thing? Okay. So I think he's taxiing. Man, these parking spots are weird. Like, I don't understand it. So we'll make a right here. Hopefully this guy doesn't get in the way. So I like that Jet 2 livery also. I can make a right here. Our parking's going to be right in front of us. All right, and we are here. Slowly to the gate, see if we can get on the line, see how close we get to the line. Let's see how far off we're. Ooh, close, very close. Anyways, thanks guys for flying. Welcome to Palma de Mallorca, Spain. And of course he's just gonna troll me now because apparently he's a noob or something. So anyways, That was a fun flight. I've never been here. I'm gonna jump into the see if free camera's working now. Whoa. Apparently not. Okay, so I don't know what's up with the free camera today, so we can't use free camera. But Swiss is like right inside of me, and that's not cool. I want to get like a really cool aerial view, but it won't let me.
Palma de Mallorca Unicum.
Anyways, that was fun.
Portugal 223
That was fun.
Final. Runway 24 left. Palma de Mallorca Unicum.
You're right. I should. That's a good idea. Find your passion. It was a good flight, good landing, pretty smooth. We didn't have any issues. The winds were in our favor today. We had tailwind this whole stream, and so it was really good. This is our last flight today. I mean, or not to, well, for me, I'm doing more flights when I leave, but this is my last flight for this specific stream. I'll be doing more streams later. Expect daily streams for me around the same time, about 12:30 Zulu. That's 8:30 EST. And I may do other streams later on the day if I'm able to. But thank you guys for flying with me. A big shout out to everyone who has been flying with me in this flight. Actually, we got one aircraft on the way down I want to watch. I almost forgot. I want to watch.
Palma de Mallorca Unicum.
Where'd it go?
Echo Uniform Romeo Oscar 2018
There he
is clear
is.
of all
Air
runways.
Portugal.
Palma de Mallorca
Coming in Air
Unicum.
321.
Echo Uniform Romeo Oscar 2018 is clear of
But
all
as he comes in,
runways.
you know what I
Palma
always
de
say,
Mallorca
guys. You got three
Unicum.
choices.
Echo
I want you
Uniform
guys to remember this. You
Romeo
got three
Oscar
choices. Either you
2018
give
is
up,
clear of all
you give in,
runways.
or you give it all you got. And that applies to everything you do in life, whether it's aircraft, pilots, school, homework, jobs, whatever it is. That's like my, basically like the quote of like for my life is like in anything I do, either I'm gonna give up, give in, or give it all you got. And I'm pretty sure that giving up and giving in is not an option, because giving up in my book is not an option. So it doesn't matter how long it takes, I'm gonna go for it. I do have plans in the future to be a pilot. I'm not a pilot yet. I gotta wait till I get my money right. But like I said, I ain't giving up on it. I know that it's something I want to do. I don't care how long it takes to do it. But I'm not trying to be like a airliner pilot. I just want to like fly myself places and my family, and my friends. So, but anyways, like I said, three choices: give up, give in, give it all you got. I want you to keep that, and we'll watch this guy come in for a landing. He is Captain Roberts. I hope he knows that 75 people are watching him right now, 76 including me. And he better get the landing right, because we watching you, bro. I think he's on approach mode too. Here he comes. He's getting close. I think he's landing on 24 left. There he is. There's a flare. Floated it just a little bit, but it's okay. Okay, yeah, he's still floating. He's still floating. All right, he's coming down. And okay, just a little bit on the right tire, but it wasn't too bad. It was pretty smooth. He didn't like drop out of the sky like a lot of people do. All right. Oh no. Oh no. Wrong button. I hate when it happens. Yeah, I'm gonna post these photos to the Discord chat, also in the screenshot section. The background music is I'm using Infinite Passenger. That's coming from this app right here. Let's see. Flight finish exceeded 2G. You suck. Use reverse thrust under 60 knots. Yeah, whatever. Arrived too early. Since when was that a problem? You remember earlier in the stream I set it to 2 hours. I think I set it to 2 hours and we got here too early. So whatever. Passengers were relaxed by music on the ground. Okay, that works. So we got a 50 out of 100. So we need improvement. Whatever. Swipe up on it. But yeah, good flight, guys. A lot of fun. Discord link is in the description below, and so is my Instagram. So is the flight plan from the first flight plan. I'm gonna post when I post the replay of this stream. I'm gonna include the flight plan of the second flight also. And if I don't see any other questions, oh, how did I forget the best part? Man, I wish this guy wasn't like inside of me. Engine's off. But it's not gonna be the same because he's like there. So you're gonna hear his engine too. Can we like move? Maybe I should just move. I don't know who this is. I don't know why he decided to park inside of me. If you're in the chat, stop it. I know you're in here. I know you're in here. I see you. I know who you are. Alright, so we're just gonna push back. Okay, he's just gonna follow us. He's just gonna follow us. I don't think we're gonna get away with this guy from this guy. I can turn them off while we're moving though, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn them off. Turn off the engine number 2 first. And by the way, guys, engine 2 is the right engine. Engine 1 is the left engine. Alright, and the engines are off. They're basically cooling down. They're just spinning. Pretty cool, right? To people who are not really into flight sims and stuff, I guess sounds like just like nothing. Like, why would you be excited about engines turning off? But that excites us. Anyways, he's still pushing back. That's funny. Well, as we continue on this slow speed pushback airplane chase, I'm going to conclude the stream for today, guys. Thank you again for watching. Remember your 3 choices. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll catch you guys next time. Join Discord for other flights. There's other people in there who may want to do group flights with you. And I'll be doing another stream for sure tomorrow. Well, not for sure, but like scheduled tomorrow in case, life happens or stuff like that. Tomorrow, 12:30 Zulu, that's 8:30 EST. So I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for following. Thank you for subs. All that good stuff. Catch you later. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Caesar. Thank you, Louie. See you walking fruit. Rob Zones. Dinos TV. Juegos. Rob Zones. Infinite Flyer. Find Your Passion, the Brat Files. Thank you for moderating. Commander Star Chaser. Juegos. Exter Michael Gamer. Jack Dunn. Music something. Bay Airs. Jack Dunn, Your Gaming 12, Anders Sacristan, I'm so hard saying these names. Starly, what's going on, bro? Mario Ortega. If I miss you, say something in the chat before I log out. Jeff the Killer, see ya. I think I already said bye to Juegos de Movil. Alright, we can stop pushing back before you taxi off a mountain or something. Alright, seatbelt sounds are off, nav lights off, bacon lights off, no smoking. Everything's off. We are cold and dark now. Yes, sir. Have a great day. Have a great night. Whatever it is where you are, sleep well. Don't let nothing stress you out. All right, now that I'm inside somebody, we're going to leave. All right, let's see how many points we got. I know the stream is actually technically over, but I haven't hit the button yet. We got 1,000 XP for that. And we are 30 landings away from grade 4. Did we get any? We didn't get any violations that flight, thank God. Cool. And my stomach is growling. I'm hungry. All right, we out of here, baby.